It's time for Side Scrollers with me, Stuttering Craig. You decide when you lose, not other people. And Blabs.
I like pickles.
And co-hosted by our friends from around the internet. If you like common sense, hit that thumbs up button and, of course, the subscribe button. And join us Monday through Friday live at 11 a.m. Central Time. And now, broadcasting from our homes, it's time for the #1 gaming and entertainment podcast on God's green earth. It's time for Side Scrollers.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa, welcome on out to Side Scrollers on YouTube.com and Rumble.com and Twitch.tv. It is a Wednesday, January 3rd. Are you ready for a party? God, I cannot wait for today. It's going to be a good one. Whoa, my God, I'm excited for today. So much to talk about. Oh, man. Joined by a couple great folks today. First, as always, hi, Blabs.
Yo, did you change the intro?
Well, Adam's not with us today.
Okay,
So-
yeah, the whole like thumbs up. I was like, oh, I like that. That's new. That's
Yeah.
refreshing.
When Adam decides to stay, my clock didn't work and says he can't show up, then we go to the generic intro, our general intro. So there we are. Tell you what, there's nothing general about this guy. Hey,
I am
Flawd.
a general.
He's on his period.
Unnecessary.
You said you were.
Told you that in confidence.
Oh.
Unnecessary to put that in front of
Sorry.
everybody. I think I am, though.
Love that, buddy. Well, I'm glad we've learned in the
Love
last
that.
couple of years that men apparently can have periods now.
Yeah.
So congratulations on
Yeah.
that.
What size do you have to use?
Maxi, ultra heavy flow,
Damn.
and tampon.
Super size.
Golly.
Poor Craig. Craig, you're gonna have to deal with that in like a couple of years. I hope you know that.
I'm aware.
You changed your
I'm
studio
aware.
around?
What?
Craig,
Well, sorry, what now?
you changed your room?
No, I just moved my moved my camera and stuff. I'm standing now. See,
can do
but
the
isn't-
Running Man.
You flipped your camera?
I moved my camera up and I'm standing now. I'm in a standing desk as opposed to sitting down. Usually, you're used to looking at me from here. Now I moved it over here.
Okay.
So it's all in flux. It's all in flux, but that's
Looks
okay.
good.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It's
You
good.
always
I
need evolution.
need to. I was telling Blabs I got a restroom sign. I used to work at this place called GameWorks, and it was a big video arcade run by Sega back in the day, and it closed down. And on the way out, I stole the bathroom sign. So I have the bathroom sign, which I'm gonna
White privilege. I'd be in prison right now.
straight up. Look at this. Look at this privilege. Oh my God.
Oh, it's a heavy one, too.
It is sheer metal. Look at that. And that's sweet.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hang that up in the background. It's
Okay.
heavy as shit. I'm not gonna lie. So
Looks like you should put wheels on it and skate on it.
no. I don't know. All right. Look, we got a big show today. Carolyn will also be joining us a little bit from the Ripaverse, which is I'm really excited to have Kara on. Kara this weekend it's her 1-year cancel-versary. Do you know what that is? A Flawd?
I know what it is in her specific situation, but
You know it.
it's the first time I've ever heard that word.
Me neither. Me too. And I love it. I love everything about it. I love that she's embracing it and celebrating it. And so she's gonna be doing that this weekend. She's gonna be on in just a little bit. She said she had to put her face on because when Adam bailed, we said,
Needed a
"Oh,
new
let's
model.
get some other friends in." And Kara was like, "Hell yeah, let's go."
I met her in real life once for like 2 seconds.
Kara's great. She's outstanding. Well, you'll meet her in internet here in just a minute as well. So, look, we got a big one today. We have so much to talk about. The thumbnail is accurate. We're going to get into the thumbnail in just a little bit. We have news on Shigeru Miyamoto, which the Nintendo head honcho mastermind man. We have major theater news that relates to the video game world. Major, ladies and gentlemen. We're also going to get into a virtual gangbang.
Can you maybe reword that?
Nah.
There's no such thing as a
That's what we
virtual
do today.
gangbang. I'm just going to say that right now. That's my stance. There's no such thing as a virtual
Put
gangbang.
your imaginary penis in your imaginary yet. It doesn't work.
Yep.
Sounds good to me.
We're also going to be talking about Amouranth and Twitch coming down with even more changes to their terms of service and the way they enforce rules that just broke this morning. We get a lot of nudity today. I just realized our entire run sheet is built around nudity.
Nice.
Like
nice.
pretty much the entire thing, which is crazy. And then, of course, hey, listen, we know what works, ladies and gentlemen.
Sex sells. Who would have thought?
And then we're going to get into this new Star Wars film stuff, which Blabs is just itching to talk about.
It's so stupid, man.
We got a lot going on today. But yes, I would like to remind you guys, we are live over at rumble.com/sidescrollers. That is rumble.com/sidescrollers. Join us over there, friends. Hit the follow button if you like the free speech and common sense. We also have an X account at Sidescroller Pod. You can get caught up on who's on the show and who's not on the show. This week, like I said, we had a great show. Tomorrow, we're going to be joined by Salty Cracker, which I am very excited to have Salty back on. We're going to talk some gaming and entertainment and all that fun stuff, and looking forward to that. We also have an Instagram account, don't we, Blabs?
We are literally one away from 1,050. Be
Whoa.
that number one.
Let's get on that.
That shit go quick.
Be the one. I had a nice conversation yesterday with Desiree Wright, and Desiree's like, hey, you got to get on the Kick train. So if you guys aren't following us over on Kick, please do so. We've treated Kick like a syndication, as a place where people can just go and watch us. But today I actually changed the title of the stream, so that was a really big step in the right direction.
Nice.
So please head over and follow us over at kick.com/sidescrollers, which is great. Blabs, that is Blabs' responsibility to keep an eye on the Kick.
I'm always in the chat sending emotes to maybe like 3 other people in there. So it's just like a little squad. So if you want to be part of the little squad over here, come say hi.
Nice.
There you go. Get on with the squad over there. The Kick
You gotta
squad.
change that name, but yeah.
Yeah, I agree. The Kick squad ain't gonna
We're already
work.
the squad. That's
okay.
already the Flawd squad thing.
I don't know.
Get your own fandom. How about that?
Fandom.
Yeah, you gotta
I'm
come up
not
with a
an
name
IP,
with
bro.
We also, if you guys like the audio version of the show, you can listen to us over on Spotify, and that's syndicated out to all sorts of good video game places for you to listen. You can join listen to this, Flawd, 61,420 subscribers over on YouTube. Join us over there if you're new to the channel. Hit the subscribe button. And our goal, as always, in 2024, 400 likes. We've been blowing past that. I almost feel like we need to bump
Up it.
Maybe some rookie.
We gotta bump it up.
You know what?
Up it.
Let's make a change. 500 likes. Let's see if we can do that. I really appreciate it. And I was watching a video yesterday about streams and engagement and videos on YouTube. And likes actually play a very big part.
Huge.
So make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button. Like
more likes, more viewers. It happens every time. I test it on my stream every time I go live on YouTube. It really works.
So pop on in. It's important to do it. We're also going to do our best to get those 20 memberships today. Let's see if we can get there today. We had a great little run to start the year, and let's see if we can continue that. Today I will begin the Donkey Kong Country Funathon over on the Side Scrollers Plays channel.
Nice.
If you like to watch some video games, specifically me play some old video games, some classics, if you will. I'll be starting the Donkey Kong Country Funathon with Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo today, and let me just tell you this, Flawd.
Racist.
It's going to be bananas.
I thought you were going to lean into the racism.
No. Why would I do that? That's ridiculous. A quick follow-up. What's up, Flawd?
My sister stars in Donkey Kong.
Really? What's that about?
That was a callback,
You don't
bro.
remember that? Yeah, you don't remember your own show. Whatever, I should host it.
Forget it.
All right,
Forget
guys.
Craig.
I'll do the intro from here on.
That's so embarrassing. Maybe
All right, I
he's
don't know
on
what to
his
do. I'm
period.
nervous.
Yeah.
I think he is.
Yeah.
I think he is.
That's embarrassing. I'd be embarrassed if I
was.
was Craig. I would just sit backstage all day long. He's staring into the camera. I'm dying later.
All right, come back. I don't know how to host, Craig. This is a music reaction. I
All
can't
right,
say
here
anything.
we go. I put him back.
You're welcome.
Please
All right,
don't
there we
eat
go.
me.
Nina, good to see you over on the chat. Always a pleasure to have you in.
Memes.
So look, we have that. Oh, and a quick follow-up. Speaking of things happening on our show, a quick follow-up from yesterday. You remember yesterday, Blabs, when we were talking about the little Tetris kid, the 13-year-old kid,
Yeah.
who literally beat Tetris? Flawd, did you hear about this?
Amish vision.
I heard about it, but I didn't look into it.
This 13-year-old kid got a kill screen in Tetris. Previously, didn't even know this was a thing, right? And this is in the last year or so, they've learned that this was a thing that could happen. And this 13-year-old kid got it. Well, I learned last night that I will have an opportunity to interview this kid because he's going to be in Waco, Texas at ATG, which I'm going to be going to, which is I've never been to ATG before, but Honky Tonk Man's going to be there and a bunch of folks. So I'm going to be doing interviews down there coming up in Waco here in a few weeks, and he also will be there. So I look forward to interviewing.
Thanks for letting me know, Craig.
Nice.
What do you want to know? I mean, I'm telling you now.
Thanks.
That's
what?
Nice.
What do you want? You don't have to book them or anything. Like, what?
I know, but it was like I don't get to know anything in advance. So live, here you go. Wait, what?
I thought it'd be fun to tell you on the show because
I
think it's great. I think it's very cool.
Yeah, it is great. Hey, you know what else is great? Almond Man came in. Almond John came in with a one says, "Did you pay that electric bill, Craig?" Yeah, I don't even know what happened yesterday.
You lost power?
Yeah, like right in the middle of what we were talking about Tetris, but we're back again. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And CG Hero came in and says, "Hey, Craig, love the show. If you can't get Rev, says Desu on, you should reach out to Hero High. He's been covering the Western localizer problem for years, and he's also friends with Yellow Flash." Yeah, I would love to have either anyone in all. I'm still just fascinated with that story. Flawd, you heard about that with the anime stuff? So the longest color me shocked here, Flawd.
Yeah.
Are you using the word color on purpose?
I think he did. I think he did. I'm happy you caught that because I didn't catch it at first. I think he did.
First the Donkey Kong stuff, now this.
Oh, it's just so racist. You are so racist, Blabs. It's ridiculous. It's so crazy. No. Color me shocked, Flawed. But believe it or not, when people take the Japanese version of animes and some video games, mostly animes, and then they bring them over to English, the localizers who are translating those games input their own ideology into them. Isn't that amazing? So
of course.
It's pretty crazy. So you know what also is crazy? Let's go. Toll's coming in as a brand new member and then gifting 5 members to the channel. Let's go. That's awesome. That puts us at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 today. Thank you so much, Tolls, as our goal of 20. Hey, give it up for Tolls, everybody. If you got a gifted membership, make sure you say, thanks, Tolls. That's great.
Nice.
That's spectacular. Also, Gary's Beardcrafts came in and says, time to start having Ian Crossland on Wednesdays. Just find the replacement for Adam.
Fuck Craig's.
I would like to have Ian on, though. I've only just kind of seen his work from afar. But that's somebody I'd like to interview for sure. And Roland New came in with the 199 says, made it past that 1050. Let's go, Roland New. Love that. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. All right. Let's get on it. We got a lot going on today. Appreciate y'all's support. Let's have a great, fun, successful day as we talk about all the insanity on the internet. Once again, Carolyn will be joining us very shortly. Flawd, do you have anything going on that you want to talk about real quick before we?
I'm dying, bro.
Dude, hey, real quick, can we give it up for Flawd? Just a big old thumbs up in the chat for Flawd, because Flawd over here fighting through.
I am
fighting through the mystery swine China flu.
I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that, but I do need money, so send me money.
Okay. Well,
are you DSP for the treatment? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, I need to pay my wrestle. What is it? Champions.
WWE champions.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But give it up for Flawd. What a stud. Also a stud. Cerberus coming in with that 3 months. Says, thanks, Tolls. There you go. Love to see that. That's great. And Extra Zero also came in with the 5. Says, I imagine Adam isn't here because he's drowning in Swedish nut cream like the horse in Never-Ending Story. Oh, that's fucked up.
What an image.
Oh, that's fucked up. I love everything about that. Oh my gosh. Extra Zero.
That's the one with the horse dies, right?
Atreyu. No, Atreyu's his name. What's his name? Artak. Artak. That's his name.
Doesn't he drown?
Yes.
That's like the worst thing ever.
Adam would love it, though. It's nut cream, so he would love that.
Yeah, like in Never-Ending Story, there's like this boy's like crying at this horse dying, and Adam over here is just like,
don't feel bad for me.
This is how I wanted.
Yeah.
This is what I asked
what
for.
I love.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, Artex, that's what it was. Artex was the horse who golly. How do you make that movie nowadays and not drown a horse in real time? I'm just saying, like the PETA people would be really pissed.
Yeah, that's why you should do it.
It'd be CGI for sure.
People eating tasty animals.
Man, have you ever had horse before?
No.
Is that a real thing?
Unless you count the Swedish meatballs at IKEA.
I had
what? They're feeding people horse?
There was a whole thing about how the Swedish meatballs from IKEA were actually made out of like meat, horse ground meat and all that. Yeah.
Wow. In that case, let's go.
What?
I had some. I like to tell people I've had pony before. When I was in Japan, we went to a restaurant and this guy just ordered a bunch of meat. It was one of those restaurants where you take the skewers on the stick and you put it over the open fire and you cook it yourself, right? And we're sitting on these literally like what are they called? There's like crates, moving crates, and that was their chairs in this restaurant. So we're sitting there and it's outside. It's awesome, great environment. And I'm like, so what am I eating? He goes, well, that is pony. And I was like, pony. So I was having not even full horse, just baby horse, I guess.
That's
pony.
real?
Yeah, of course.
Well,
yes.
How was it?
Stringy.
I feel like it would be. They got that muscle.
Yeah. Very fibrous.
Got that muscle.
Yeah,
right,
the
Flawd?
stringy muscles. Yeah.
This is muscle.
I saw it in my head.
Oh my God. B. Hamilton says lies. It was not lies. It was all facts. I'm telling you the truth. I ate pony. It was ridiculous. But you know what else is ridiculous? It's time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everybody in the world's favorite segment. It's time for hard news. Hard news. Thank you, virtual Adam.
It's better than the real one.
It is. I
said what I said. I don't regret it.
Lie.
It's a banger. It is a banger for sure. For sure. Oh my God. All right, look, we got a lot to talk about today. We're gonna be flying through this thing. Once again, Carolyn will be joining us very shortly. But first, let's start off with maybe my video game idol, Shigeru Miyamoto. This is a guy that I've always admired. I've loved his games. He is a creative genius in being able to take his experiences and bring them over to video games. Obviously, the story behind Zelda is that it was inspired by him walking around his little village and exploring and stuff. And he takes all these like really creative ideas. And the thought of Shigeru Miyamoto retiring or dying is devastating to me as an adult and as a child. It's crazy. Like, because I think as soon as Shigeru Miyamoto moves on from Nintendo, either through retirement or death, Nintendo takes a big step back because I think he is a driving force in that. So the question is, how long will Shiggy be around at Nintendo?
Shiggy.
Yeah, Shiggy. Yeah. What's weird about that?
I didn't know that was what they called him, like a street name.
That's my street name. That's right.
A little Shiggy.
Flawd, you know about street names, right? Let's go.
Shit, man.
I do, technically, if you want to go into it.
Let's go.
What's your street name?
Yeah, what was your
Flawd?
Oh.
Yeah.
Listen, I want to get back to street names in a little bit, but let's talk about Shiggy over here. Which I saw this headline and I thought, whew, that's good. As Shigeru Miyamoto currently has no plans to retire just yet, but he is thinking about who I can pass things on to in the future, which means the end is in sight. He is 71 years old, right? So obviously, it's pretty crazy to think about. So Miyamoto said in an interview that he has no such plans just yet and is instead thinking about the day I fall over. Speaking of obviously death. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. More so than retiring, I think about the day I fall over. In this day and age, you have to think about things in 5-year time span. So I do think about who I can pass things on to in case something does happen. So there you go. So he added, I'm really thankful that there's so much energy around things that I've worked on. These are things that have already gone out into the world. They've been cultivated by other people who have been raising them, helping them grow. So in that sense, I don't feel too much ownership over them anymore, which I think that's kind of an interesting statement. The idea that this guy who, Mario, Zelda, Pikmin, you go down the list, he's been attached to it, and he's like, I don't feel that attached to it anymore. I don't know. Y'all's thoughts on this?
Class? Okay, I get my thoughts.
I got nothing.
So I can see that. Like, as a maybe I don't know. I feel like those are iconic franchises, but if it's for me, like making music, I only like the most recent thing I did. Like the most recent thing I did is my favorite thing, and there's times where I'm like, like I don't know. I feel like I want to hear. Sometimes I want to write for other people, hear people rap my raps. I want to mix. Like I feel like it's just evolution of a creative. I feel like being attached to you got to kill your darlings.
At a certain point, you just put a gun in the mouth of your creations.
Yeah, I mean, because if it can, I don't know. I feel like you can. I don't know. Rappers, like in music, they overstay their welcome all the time, and then it becomes like terrible. So I don't know. Maybe he's just.
Well, so here's my counter to that: is that Shigeru Miyamoto has done very little wrong during his time in the video game space, right? And he started 40 years ago doing this when he was in his 30s, and now he's 71, and nobody bats 1,000. Nobody is perfect. Nobody hits 10 out of 10 threes, right? But I think he's had about as close to a perfect career as you can possibly have, and being about as well regarded as you can possibly be, keeping his nose out of trouble, and being like this wholesome, wonderful face of video games, which I think he's like everything that's right. And he may be a horrible person. He legitimately, he may be like the worst person in the world. He may beat kids and, do horrible things, but it's never gotten out, which I think is like the most fascinating thing about it. And his public persona is outstanding. And the fact that he's grown with his entire adult life, from his past his formative years, and from his early 30s all the way to now his senior years, has been spent making this medium spectacular and inspiring others. I mean, literally countless people to enter the video game space, enter the entertainment space, and do what they love. And I don't know. When that day comes where Shigeru Miyamoto retires, I will be a sad boy. And I'll also be a very pessimistic boy when it comes to Nintendo.
Let me ask you.
Yeah.
Do you trust his ability to choose a predecessor? Or no, not predecessor. Is it predecessor? Someone comes
successor
after him. Successor, yeah. Do you trust his ability to do that?
Yes, I do. But the thing about successors is oftentimes they fuck things up.
Yeah.
And they don't have the same vision that the original creator did. Hence what you're seeing at, major companies like, I don't know, Disney.
You can look at Lord of the Rings for that.
Right. How many times has something been handed off to somebody that, whether it's either through literally handing it off and appointing a successor, or an acquisition of something, and it just totally shit the bed, countless times. And it being Nintendo being a Japanese company, I think helps it a little bit. But I think that the amount of goodwill that Shigeru Miyamoto has he's a god. This guy is a walking, talking video game god. And what he says ultimately will go. I don't care if you're the CEO of Nintendo, CEO of Sony, Microsoft, or I don't care if you're, Bill fucking Gates, right? If Shigeru Miyamoto comes up to you and says, "This is what I want in the video game," you say, "Okay, yes, sir," because he's done it and he's done it right. So, he's the one that I've always looked to and been like, "Wow, that's spectacular." And I'm glad to see that he's not retiring anytime soon. Also joining us now, the one, the only, Carolyn. How are you?
Hello.
Great to see you.
Good to
What's
be
up?
here.
Yes.
What's up?
Glad you're here.
I just want you to know that I turned on your stream while I was doing my makeup, and the first thing that came out of your mouth was virtual gangbang.
Oh.
Well, I want to let you know that that story's still to come here on Side Scroller. So you're in
still to come.
Thanks.
You're in for a good one today, Kara.
Flawd.
You guys need me.
You're in for a good one. Any thoughts on Shigeru Miyamoto having no plans to retire just yet, Kara?
Just let him die in Nintendo. Don't give it to anybody else. Let him stay there for as long as he absolutely freaking wants to.
I agree. At a certain point, like there's no reason to push him out by any means. Like,
So should they end the franchises though? Like end Donkey Kong and Mario and Zelda if he dies?
No, I think you give people an opportunity to fuck it up.
Okay.
Because ultimately, what will happen is people may fuck it up, and if they do, it'll only lift Miyamoto up that much more. Which that's kind of how this stuff works for sure. So. But yeah, so there you go. All right, well, there's story number 1 for the day. But first, I want to let you know, D-Day Direwolf came in with. I'm sorry, Vlad. So do you have something you'd like to say to D-Day?
D-Day Direwolf is a slut. There you go. Continue.
Okay, there you go. Chad, obviously, we'd love to hear your thoughts on Shigeru Miyamoto sticking around and your favorite Miyamoto games, and specifically Nintendo games. Let us know in the chat. D-Day Direwolf is not a slut.
Yes, he is. This is lore. Anyway, hi, D-Day.
Thank you with the 5 with the membership. Let's say 5 membership. The 5 gift members. It's month for 5. It says Grifties. There you go. Thank you very much, Direwolf. You are not a slut. The Rand Man came in with the 2. Says Kathleen Kennedy. Nuff said. There you go. And Alan came in with the 199. Says, saw the Alan BBC video blabs. Well,
it's an actual thing. Kara, have you seen this video from BBC? It came out like a decade ago, and it's all like chipmunks pretending to voice the words Alan.
Yes.
Alan.
Yes.
Thank you.
I have seen that
hysterical.
Actually.
It's a good time. Craig is like, you're stupid, but no, it's real.
But I have a question though. Actually, forgot what I was gonna say. My bad.
Oh, good. Way to lead the charge, Flawd. There you go. Matthew came in and says, Shiggy did present Wii Music at E3. This is true. Like I said, not everybody bats 1,000 in their career. He's not been involved with Zelda or Mario for a couple games. I think Nintendo's in safe hands. Well, thank you, Matthew. Appreciate that. And
I remember what I was gonna say.
Oh yes, Flawd.
So like you said, George Lucas. You just said Kathleen Kennedy. You said Disney. All these things. Did any of the people choose the directors and writers of the future movies?
George Lucas gave it to Kathleen
chose
Kennedy.
The person? Oh, that's wild. Okay, then fuck him. All right.
Wow. So angry.
I've never even seen Star Wars, I'm just.
She probably has some dirt on him.
Oh yeah, she's got dirt on everybody, like Spielberg.
Yeah.
Everybody. She's got them like by the balls, I think.
I'm ready for that list.
Which list is that?
You didn't listen? You're not listening to your own show? I just said Epstein.
Yeah, I know.
Get out.
I was
savage today.
I was looking over on Twitter actually at our next story, and I saw that name, and that's what I thought you were talking about. Sorry. I don't listen to everything that's said on this show, contrary to popular belief.
He just starts to tune out as soon as Flawd starts talking.
Literally. He doesn't remember my joke from 2 weeks ago. Like, this dude fucking sucks.
It was 2 weeks ago.
3 weeks.
3 weeks ago. It's ridiculous. Oh my God. Hey, you know what's awesome is Shane Bentley came in with the $20 Rumble rant. Says, hey, ladies and gents, I'm feeling a little under the weather today. Just wanted to stop in to say, hope y'all have a blessed day. I'll be listening while resting. My wife is caring for a big baby. Shane, you are a big baby. Hey, good for your wife. Thank you very much for your support. And hopefully you feel better, buddy, for sure. All right, let's go on to our next story. As Kara, I know you're going to be beyond excited for this one. As the theater world has been saved as a major video game adaptation is happening in one of the biggest video game in history, strictly on sales. Minecraft is finally making its way to movie theaters. And you will not guess. Well, actually, yeah, you probably will guess. You could probably put a few names in it.
I may have read the article this
Chris
morning.
Pratt.
Chris Pratt, close. If it's not Chris Pratt, Chris Pratt,
Black.
It is. Yes, it is Jack Black.
Okay.
Play Steve in live.
I can see it.
Live action Minecraft.
I'll watch it. I don't even like Minecraft. I'll watch it.
I gotta be
I've
honest.
never played Minecraft.
Get out,
I have avoided the Minecraft phenomenon.
It's not all that.
I've watched my kids play it. I've tried playing it several times, and I've just never quite understood it. I mean, I get it, right? But I don't understand why people are so into it, right? It's virtual Legos. That's more or less what it is.
How dare you insult Legos in that manner? No. Carry on.
Okay.
It is.
I mean, that's really what it is. You're
No,
making
it's
things
not.
out of. Tell
Legos
us
have
more
so
about
much
it.
more detail to them, and also
If anything,
step on it, it
Minecraft
hurts
has
like a
more
bitch.
detail. Don't you dare.
What?
If anything, Minecraft has more detail than Legos.
Evidence?
But that's only
Evidence?
thanks to mods.
Okay, well, but Legos don't have mods.
I mean, they
Legos don't
actually
need
kinda
mods.
do. Lego
They
has
do have
mods on
mods. I just
other
thought about
games.
that.
You
I've seen
can
some
mod other
stuff.
games to turn them into Legos.
I mean, look at Lego Fortnite.
I love
It's
to say
actually
it's
pretty
not,
good.
It's not as good as Minecraft though.
Chat. Hey, Blabs, poll,
Poll.
please. Poll,
Chat.
please.
Poll.
Yeah, poll for the chat.
I don't think we need a poll. I think I'm right. There's no poll necessary.
Well, the poll will
Chat.
the chat will ultimately
Vote
decide.
Lego or you're wrong.
What's better, Lego or
If you
Minecraft?
vote Lego, you're racist because I said Minecraft.
Wow. Okay, there we
I'll
go.
let you
I'm
live
sorry,
with
I don't
that.
Oh
understand
no,
how you can
I've
actually
been called
say.
worse.
How can you actually say Minecraft has more detail than Lego when Minecraft literally looks like it was created in 1999?
Oh, you're talking about visual detail? Look at Legos. What are you talking
Are you
about?
shitting me?
Well, look at Lego Fortnite. It is surprisingly good, and it doesn't require mods to look that way.
Have you
I
not?
haven't played it enough, so I can't even really argue it because I don't know that
Listen.
much about Lego Fortnite.
Lego's so good that they have made Lego Minecraft.
But is it doing better than Minecraft? Are they making
No.
a Lego Fortnite movie?
But
There is
Minecraft
already
is
a Lego
obviously
movie.
inspired by Legos.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And Lego
Does Lego have
Fortnite.
exploding enemies? No.
In games, they are.
I don't know,
Do they?
either way. So
know.
Jack Black is now going to be playing Steve, which is really weird because Steve, when you look at this, when you look at
He
the
looks like
Steve
Jack.
character, I mean, part of me is
He looks
like,
Jack.
wait, does Steve have a beard?
I think he does.
I mean, you
5 o'clock
can't
shadow
even
at
tell
least.
because there's no detail. Ooh.
Hey, Blabs, just relax a little bit. Okay?
She said,
Hey,
"Other
He's
side
going
of
Flawd,
it."
you
against
wanna
my
look at that
Lego.
poll? Hey,
Oh
Flawd,
my
you should
goodness.
look at that
Yeah.
poll
I
right now
can't
and see what's
it.
winning.
Hold on, I have to open it.
Current poll, just so you know, which is better? Lego is destroying Minecraft.
Yep.
In it,
Oh
2-1 votes.
The
'Cause
poll's
Kara is
racist.
a
according to
favorite.
Flawd.
They love Kara. Is what it is.
I'm not a favorite.
No, you are. When they said Kara's coming, the whole chat went and hearts and yeah.
They were so excited for you.
I'm gonna vote for my own here.
Don't make me blush, chat.
Love it. So, anyways, I guess that's a pretty good. I mean, Jack Black's, he does all those like crazy dances and stuff where he says crazy things like Shigamaru and
You're
things
hating
that,
right now. It seems
Well, no,
like.
I mean, he's funny, not funny as like a 60-year-old guy doing that. That's just me personally, But
You're a hater. Jack Black is always funny.
Jack Black
Shout
is
out.
I
How
love me
always
some
funny.
Jack Black.
I
Jack Black
love
is
him
great.
in that movie. Shoot.
School of Rock.
Day One?
Holiday. No, the Holiday.
Year one? Oh,
I love the Holiday. movie.
I'm sorry. Everybody, please stop.
Jack Black.
Flawd, did you say Year One was a good?
I enjoyed it. I love Jack Black, bro.
He's out.
Oh no.
Oh my god, no.
We're racist. His name is Jack Black. I see what's happening there.
Okay, there it is, right there. Well, that's even a better question, right? Like Jack Black, funny, not funny. I think he's kind of like he's okay. He's not. There are certainly more funny people. Dave Chappelle's funnier than Jack Black. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle's funnier than everyone.
God,
He's
this-
the
Jack
goat.
Black
You
is just
can't
one
do
of those
that.
really charismatic people that
Yeah.
can't help but like make you smile.
Like Jim Carrey.
Like I just watched like The Holiday the other day, like during
It's
Christmas.
a sweet movie.
haven't
And I
seen it.
love the movie, and he's like still kind of like that goofy, lovable,
hmm
but like he's just so charismatic. It's hard not to like him.
Yeah, but I don't
He'd be
really
a
see
good
him
friend.
as so I looked it up. He's 54 now. I don't really see him as a Minecraft character. Like, aren't you a little bit above the age?
You're a
of
hater, bro.
respect?
It's gonna be the best movie in cinematic history, and you're sitting here shitting on it. That's crazy. Watch.
You have
Watch.
no information on this
Watch.
movie, and you're calling me a
Hey.
hater.
I trust Jack Black's acting and ability. Watch.
I'm
Oh
just
my
questioning.
God.
You know what I think you are?
Sounds like you're
Flawd?
hating. Doesn't sound
You're
like
a
passionate. Sounds
Jack
like you're hating.
Black simp.
Not.
What's wrong with that?
I'm not. It's something wrong. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just not that. Not. He's cool.
I got a list of Jack Black filmography, and let's go down the list.
Oh my God.
Okay? Let's just take a quick glance.
No one bats 1,000, Craig. Remember that?
You're right. You're
Let me
right.
just say that.
You're 100% right. 100% right. Let's just do some highlights here as I glance through and just kind of check these out. We have. Do you know he was in Demolition Man?
I didn't.
Yeah, that's crazy. He was in Waterworld, Biodome, Cable Guy, Mars Attacks.
Cable Guy was just
Guy's
on
fire.
TV the other night. I was like, oh shit, it's Jack Black.
I love Cable Guy.
Do you think that he would be in Johnny Skid Marks today?
Yes.
What is that?
I've never seen it.
I don't know. I think, by the way, I think Saving Silverman is like the most underrated, most overrated movie in history. I do not like that movie at all. Never a big fan of
I
that
think
one.
Jason Bigg is the most overrated actor.
Ice Age, I get. Yeah, he does Zeke in that one. School of Rock was good.
Iconic.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty good stuff.
Him
It's
with
all
like
kinda
Tenacious
slow.
D.
Yep. Picking
Yeah.
Disney,
Anchorman. Yeah, he was an Anchorman, wasn't he?
He was he's the guy who came in threw the dog
Kicked
over
the
he
dog,
kicked the
yeah.
dog over the edge.
Yep.
That's right.
Great character acting. Love it.
Nacho Libre
Don't even.
had its moments. What, you didn't like it?
No,
What?
I do. I thought you were about
Okay.
to say something negative about it.
Tenacious D.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Kung Fu Panda?
Mm-hmm.
He's
Amazing.
done a very good job of using his voice to make a lot of money for
Tropic
sure.
Thunder? You skipped right past, I noticed.
Oh, there it is right there. Yeah.
What do you
Tropic
mean,
Thunder.
you people?
That's right.
Like that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay.
He has hits.
Yeah, sure,
does.
absolutely he does. Yeah, he absolutely does. But I don't know. Like, I just think he's kind of a. Kara,
He's
you-
typecasted.
One-dimensional?
What's that?
One-dimensional typecasted, yeah.
Yes.
Like a
He's
Ryan Reynolds.
typecasted. Yeah.
Yeah. I can
He's
see it.
definitely more comedy based, but that's just what he's good at.
Well, I guess he's going to need to be good at it in Minecraft. So
I think it's going to hit.
coming soon. Look, it's Minecraft.
Oh,
it's
it's-
going to kill.
It's gonna go well.
Kids are going to go watch that so fast.
Yep.
Like we saw how much of it hit Five Nights at Freddy's was with that cult following. Imagine Minecraft.
Yes, it's going to be huge. It'll be no doubt. And it's obvious that he's doing his best to catch up on things. He's reading which is funny. It's really funny, but
Already made me laugh. I love him. It's going to be good.
love him
Like,
so
it's a
much.
post.
It's good. I also
I'm gonna
love
get him tatted.
Rabnap. Go.
I'm
Listen.
going to get a Jack Black tattoo somewhere.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where at?
My back. I'm going to take my whole back.
And it'd be called Jack Back.
Just his face. Good one, Blas. Good. You want to see Jack back? There it is right there. Oh, my God.
We got Jack Black at home.
Just turns, look in the mirror. Ta-da!
Hey, he wakes up every morning, gets a mirror out. He's looking at it. He's like, hey, what's up?
Need that motivation,
He's-
bro.
He's doing this thing with his back, trying to get him to talk. Moving his shoulders back and forth. That's right, Jack. Good to see you. Good morning. Rabdab says, on the topic of games by Miyamoto, one that comes to mind is Pikmin. I have every game besides 3 Deluxe, and 4 has become my favorite. Excellent.
I don't play it.
It's kind of like an intro RTS. That's the way I've always described Pikmin, as like a very intro to real-time strategy games.
I remember when it came out, I liked the visual, like the little things running around, astronaut. It was a cool visual game.
Yeah,
but I never played it.
Nintendo does a good job. It's very cute. Aaron came in and says, Lego or Minecraft? Bionicle. Clearly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
There's a whole
Bionicle's
big
cool.
Bionicle fandom out there.
You want to look at that poll again?
Yeah.
What's the
Flawd?
poll
You
say?
want to take a look at it?
Calm down. Wow. Calm down.
Getting wrecked.
We're protective of our poll here, us women.
71%.
Even worse than the last time I looked. Okay.
Somebody in the chat, and it's completely gone now, but someone had said that Jack Black was horrible in the Ahsoka cameo, and that is true. He was abysmal. Abysmal.
Good point.
Pepto.
Good point. Chat wins always. Chat always wins. Always.
Hey, you win some, you lose some. No one bats 1,000.
That's right. Carlos
Tell 'em.
Estrada says Minecraft perfected the sandbox buildings for kids. Thank you, Carlos. This is true. Corey came in, says, my guy Flawdzilla is on the panel. Based.
You're right.
Yeah,
My
from
God.
Wednesday.
You're
My
right.
God.
Yeah.
My God. Thank you, Corey. Appreciate that.
My
Jeremy
God, it's
came in.
Flawd.
Says Blabs, I'm sorry, but Minecraft is more detailed than Lego. People
Thank
have been
you.
able to make fully working Pokemon games in base Minecraft.
Thank you.
Shouldn't you be fighting Rachel Zegler or something on Twitter?
Wow. There you go, Jeremy. Love that.
Wow.
Lance says Nacho Libre is a time-honored classic in my household. We always watch it every Easter.
Real ones now.
Nacho. That's good. And Carlos came back, says, I bet Jack Black is going to read more than one page. Thank you, Carlos. Appreciate that. Dude also came in over on Rumble, says, little late due to eating wings. Nice, dude. Says, if I could have two people in history to have a recorded conversation, I would choose either Thomas Sowell and Thomas Jefferson or Walt and Shigeru Miyamoto. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. That's an interesting conversation point of the people you'd like to have a. Well, yeah, you could do AI for sure. Which, by the way, Blabs, would you like to promote the AI panel we're going to have coming up in early February?
Yes, in early February we have two guests currently confirmed. We have Mr. Grant Gregory and Shadiversity for Pro AI. I'm still currently looking for Against AI. So if anyone knows of them, people from any sphere in the world, hit me up on Twitter. Thank you.
All right, there you go. Okay, let's move on to our next story. Which, hey. Kara, what was the thing that you heard when you first turned on the show today?
Virtual gangbang.
Hey, let's talk about virtual gangbangs. Police. What?
What?
I'm sorry. Let's pull back. I'm sorry. Yes, Flawd, did you want to?
I was just supporting. I was supporting Kara. I was supporting her announcement.
Oh, okay.
That was it.
It was a very nice announcement. She's got a great radio voice. So
that was it.
That was what he was doing.
I was enthused. You know, when she said it, I was like, oh, okay.
Enthused about something.
We're all happy about this.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Well,
I'd like to hear more.
Yeah.
So police are investigating the first case of a girl's virtual gang rape in the metaverse. Okay, so the metaverse thing, it's the Facebook thing. This is it's a really interesting story here, and I feel like it's important to kind of really read through this thing. So British police are investigating the alleged gang rape of a girl's avatar in a virtual reality game, in what is believed to be the first probe, of its kind involving the metaverse. The alleged victim, identified only as a girl under 16, was wearing a virtual reality headset in an immersive game when her avatar, an animated representation of her, was raped by several men. I don't know how that's a possibility, but here we are. Although the accuser did not sustain any physical injuries, she may have suffered trauma similar to someone who had been raped in real life, police sources told the outlet. There is an emotional and psychological impact on the victim that is longer term than any physical injuries, a senior officer familiar with the case told. Still, UK authorities fear it might be impossible to prosecute under existing laws, which define sexual assault. By the way, I'm changing my voice for YouTube, as physical touching in a sexual manner without consent. The investigation has raised questions about whether police should be using time and limited resource to investigate metaverse crimes while struggling with a substantial backlog of in-person rape cases. And yes, it says, but Home Security James cleverly defended the trailblazing VR rape case. I know it's easy to dismiss this as not being real, but the whole point of these virtual environments is they are incredibly immersive. And we're talking about a child here, and a child has gone through sexual trauma. I will have had a very significant it will have a very significant psychological effect, and we should be very, very careful about being dismissive about this. So there you go. That's the long and short of it. That is where we're at in society now. We are investigating things that have happened on the internet. Or actually, you know what? Didn't actually happen on the internet. But before we move into y'all's thoughts on this, I would first like to invite you to a Modern Warfare 2 lobby in 2006.
It's a fact.
I'll tell you, let's start with the ladies here.
Yeah, please do.
Ladies,
I know they're just going to sum it up for me anyway. I don't even need to say anything.
Kara, what are your thoughts on this crime?
Oh Lord, it's laughable. I'm sorry. Maybe they have like if that is what causes you trauma, you have a very sheltered life, and you should be thankful that that is the worst thing you have ever experienced. One, she probably didn't see anything. There was
'Cause it's not
probably no
possible to.
nudity.
Yeah, how can
There
you see
was
anything?
no genitalia that she could now be have PTSD against, or honestly, it is just, this is an absolutely ridiculous case that shouldn't, like people are going more into depth on this case than they are for like actual cases in the real life that should be investigated. Like the fact that they're putting their energy into this it's a waste of everybody's time
Mm-hmm.
and resources and the taxpayers' money. Like the fact that taxpayers are paying for this is absolutely ridiculous. It's just
So,
no.
I've known a lot of girls. Not a lot. I've known
Blast
several
face.
girls. I've known several girls who have gone through real life. They've been raped or they've had some sort of sexual assault happen to them. And I don't want to speak for them, but I'll speak for me, speaking for them, that this seems almost like an insult to them.
Oh,
That-
absolutely.
And if I say almost, I mean it seems like a tremendous insult.
He literally insulted him. He
Well,
said it's worse than physical. That's what
Right.
he said in the fucking article.
Right.
It's crazy.
It's crazy to think about. Blabs, what are your thoughts on this?
I'm with Kara on this 100%. I also have to ask, why is this girl on the internet also? That's one thing, right? Why is she even there? She's young, underage, right? Is she underage, I believe?
16.
Or like
Under
16.
16.
Yeah,
Which
so
by the
definitely-
way, the originally it was 18 and up on the metaverse. Then they changed it to 13 and up, and now they're lowering it to 10 and up.
10, yeah.
Sounds like a
Continue,
setup.
So, well, I mean, we know like the metaverse loves child trafficking and all that, but that's besides the point. I feel like why are those dudes acting like that? That's fucked up. I mean, if that's what they're doing, that's really fucking weird. Seek psychiatric help or cut off your testicles. That's fine, whichever. Yeah, I'm with Kara on this. It's like a huge waste of resources. It is an insult to women who have actually gone through all these real life occurrences. And I'm kind of mind fucked that we're actually in this world that we have to discuss virtual gangbangs.
It's pathetic.
Yeah. It's stupid. And we can thank this to like the whole Me Too movement, which, was mostly made up. So, awesome.
So there's one thing here that needs to be brought up, and it's actually really really imperative to the conversation. A spokesperson for Meta gave a statement about the situation, saying that this kind of behavior described has no place on our platform, which is why for all users we have an automatic protection called personal boundary, which keeps people you don't know a few feet away from you, right, in the game. So you
social distancing in the game.
Right. So you can't even get very close to them. Here, I think.
So how they bypass it?
Well, did they? That's the thing. Did they?
That or the girl let it happen and
Yeah.
is making a stink out of this.
Right.
So it
Okay.
sounds
So
like
here we go. I just happen to have a VR headset right here. Okay. Let's just say
flex.
you.
Unnecessary to flex on us like that, bro.
And by the
have
way,
one
I
right
never.
here.
Look at
I have
Kara
one
over there.
someone back here. I have one somewhere back there.
I
out of
don't.
nowhere.
I have the flex of not having one.
So let's just say I have this on here.
We should have a gangbang. Okay.
Never
I'm
say
done.
that again.
Don't.
All right.
Boop. Oh, everyone's gone. Well, I'll just bring myself back. Hey, y'all.
I,
Look at Flawd.
Just end it. Just end the show right. I nearly just cut the stream. Didn't even get the chance to get to the.
I don't know.
All right, let me just kind of walk you through this real fast, okay? So you got this headset on, right? And then something bad is about to happen to you, right? You're like, oh, I don't like this. What should I do? I don't know what to do right now. What should I do? I can't stop. Oh, wait. Oh.
Oh, you got a real one over there.
Why do you?
Is that
Yours
a
looks
Rift?
like the Leia Bush
Yeah.
helmet.
That's the Rift S. I got that too.
Wow.
I have both of those.
I think that's the most fascinating.
The Rift S.
Like, don't you think that she's a 16-year-old girl, right? She is a minor. But being 16, you're not dumb enough to where you can't just raise your headset up and be like, well, this is a bad situation. I don't want to be a part of this, right? No, I have to be a part of the metaverse. I have to be a part of it. Yeah, oh my God, it drives me crazy. Flawd, do you have anything you want to add to this?
Nah, I summed up. Y'all summed it up.
Here you go. Kara, Blad, you got anything?
I knew that was going to happen.
I just think it's
Bitches be crazy.
That's the best summary right there.
I think Kara said it really well when it's a huge waste of resources, time, money, personnel, everything. When people are actually dying in the streets, it's fine.
Yeah, this is true. That's the UK for you, though.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Hey, Chris Benoit came in. Hey, Chris,
Whoa.
good to see you. Says, Miss Blabs, Miss Blabs, I'm afraid you're wrong about Minecraft. I used to play it with my son, creating magical worlds, creating bonding time. I miss those days. Sorry about that, Chris.
Nah, Chris is right. Shut up,
Nah.
Chris.
Nah,
Shut up,
sorry,
Chris.
you're wrong. You can do the same with Lego and Lego video games and Lego sets without even being on a screen.
But do you know who Chris Benoit is?
She doesn't understand.
No.
Chris Benoit, the wrestler who killed his whole family?
Oh.
It's
Yes,
pretty
he
raw,
was
man.
bonding time on Minecraft.
Oh, is this your first time seeing a notorious Chris Benoit super chat?
I guess
Oh,
so.
no.
I don't know. I live under a rock.
Chris has super chatted on Side Scrollers before, and Chris, we appreciate your morbid super chats. They're funny. If anybody appreciates dark humor, it's definitely me. Cobb came in and says, "Imagine catching a charge every time you teabagged in Halo."
That's
right?
what that is.
No, that's
what that
another
is.
thing to add. I'm still talking shit to other players, like in Apex or when I played
Yeah,
Call
you're a
of Duty.
bigot.
I mean, I stream with Mazza and Lethal, and they talk shit all the time, just like a Call of Duty lobby 10 years ago. So listen, just get thick-skinned, everybody.
Metastep came in and says, "Should get Andreas Zertis." Andreas?
Yeah.
Well, write it down, Blabs.
He would be good to get on, but let me just say this. He is the most pro AI person you ever met, and you might not ever get a word in.
Okay, sounds good.
Because he has a lot of knowledge on it.
Isn't he on Base AF?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's been on here before when
He's
Craig
awesome.
wasn't.
Oh,
Did he host?
No, you were there too. We were
When?
all there. We were all there together except for Craig. It was one day Craig couldn't host
On
and
Side
Adam was
Scrolls?
hosting. Yeah, like a year ago almost.
geez, Flawd, you don't remember your own show? It's only a year ago.
Yeah, he's been on with Darth Call.
Kyle says,
I don't think I was on here.
This woman should probably never play Halo then. You are correct, Kyle, for sure. Cryptic came into the 5, says, I've been teabagged so many times in COD that I may need reparations. Pay me, Activision. Gary's Beer
Oh yeah,
Crest.
this person is looking for a payout.
Yeah.
Meta.
Yeah.
Meta. Gary's Beardcraft says, remember when the UK jailed Tommy Robinson for calling out Muslim gape
What?
wangs? I don't remember that. No, I do not. Thank you.
Actually,
Ah.
I have something to add now. I forgot. Okay.
Yes.
So you said that they lowered the age multiple times?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right. That sounds crazy to me. That sounds like they're trying to lead up to something like this, in my opinion.
Ooh, Wolfsbane brings up a good point. He says under 16. 16 is the age of consent in the UK.
Is it?
Oh, that's interesting.
That's weird.
Yeah, that is very as an American citizen, 16 seems like kind of
A little low for me.
little low. Just saying, a little low. Now I realize there are some states where 16 is a legal consent in the states, but still seems a little low.
Yeah.
Hal came in at the 5, says, I've been assaulted many times, even murdered, plus infected with a zombie virus. I didn't consent to. Please donate to support my healing process. Love it. Slagos came in and says, remember, this is from the same part of the world that arrested Count Dankula, despite no one complaining / being offended by his joke video. Wow. It's a different world over there. Cesario says, oi, mate, you got a license for that VR shenanigans? Cody came in and says, being on Critical Drinker, he's bring on Critical Drinker. He'd be good with Razor Fist. Yes, I would love to have Critical Drinker on, for sure. That is definitely on the wish list of folks. Alan says, get thick skin, you figs. Thank you, Alan. Appreciate that. All right. Let's keep rolling, man. Let's get on to our lead story today, which I don't know if you guys watched, if you saw the thumbnail. No apologies at all. As we go to we go to the internet's favorite cum dumpster, Amouranth.
Do we have to use that word?
Well,
I used
it for a purpose here, as Amouranth. Look, the Labs, in the thumb it says Amouranth is a whore. What do you want from me? Like really? Like that's come on.
Just give her an A on her shoulder or something.
Cum dumpster.
All right. So Amouranth.
Anyone hear him? Come dumpster?
I thought this was gonna get that.
What is this, like Family
No
Guy?
hard Rs.
Buttscotcha?
He's saying drop the hard R and make it endearing.
No, I said the A. Like the A.
Oh, my
Like
bad.
the easy
The
A.
scarlet letter.
My bad.
Yes.
You illiterate?
My bad.
Oh.
My bad.
Labs, you didn't know what Castlevania was, so just shut up, all right?
Yeah, I thought it was a movie. I stand by it.
You also don't know who Chris Benoit is, so
That's a good point. Just saying.
Hey,
All right.
What are you, illiterate?
So Amouranth has launched an app of advanced role playing and creating custom clips. Now, this is her. This
Smart.
AI is of her. OnlyFans model and Twitch sensation.
And mid-ass bitch. My
Dude,
bad. Okay.
Can we be very honest about this? Like, she is not very attractive.
Nah, makeup does
Just be
wonders.
very real.
There's a filter on her face.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
But
not gonna say she's ugly. I love all women. But
I didn't say she was ugly.
yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. I just said.
Listen, Craig just said she's a mid bitch.
Craig hates her. Craig's
Same.
dealt with a lot of women, he said, so you know.
It's true, you did.
He said that earlier. Ever at this midday.
You little slut.
Wow, ridiculous. So she launched this AI influencer, use that term loosely, based on her personality. And she put out a Twitter post, which, by the way, I went in and I looked at this Twitter post. And if you scroll down, all it is, like every single response is girls from OnlyFans pimping their shit, like literally. And it's shocking to see how many of these women are out there just boosh and a boosh and everything off in the boosh. It's crazy. It's insane. Anyways, so this AI bot is, as she says, based on my personality and has full autonomy and can remember what you tell her, but won't tell anyone. She can send you texts. Maybe I don't want to click that. I don't want to click that at all. She can send you text pics and voice clips. So actually, I'm going to look at this on another tab. She can make you custom videos if you're nice to her. So this is next level whoreness here. And she doesn't even have to whore out her own body, which is crazy.
It's probably easy to make fake content when you already look fake. Like it must be just like not that far a stretch. She doesn't
What's
even look
sad
real
is
as
this
a
isn't
person.
new.
To make AI?
There's AI, like influencers are very prominent on Twitter and Instagram right now.
Yep.
And it's pretty noticeable whenever one is AI. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
It's
And but
ridiculous.
I've been seeing people do this to get around like their retirement from the content creation because they're going to be aging out of it probably fairly soon. And this is their way around it to still be making the big bucks while it not really being them.
It's smart, but it's
It
ridiculous.
is smart.
We should do an AI side scrollers and
They
just
could never copy me. They could never be me.
listen.
Ever.
Flawd, I'm
One
gonna be
of
very
one, baby.
real. They can copy you. They will
I heard them copy you.
Yeah, it's crazy. Now, here's what's crazy. What's even crazier about this? How much would you pay? Did you guys see this article, by the way? Do you know anything about this?
I haven't seen how much you pay. No.
Okay, here we go. How much would you pay with the different? There are 3 subscription tiers on this AI bot that allows fake Amouranth to send you pictures and voice memos and stuff. Like she's your fake girlfriend, right? What is the bottom tier for this right here? What's the bottom?
You better be paying me.
Yeah, I don't want to see her.
Yeah, I'll pay 0 myself.
No.
But if I got to guess, I'm gonna say $49.99.
Okay.
69 actually would be the
Ah.
tier 1.
Okay. I'm gonna reveal these slowly here for you. The bottom tier, the low price of $9.99, but this is 80% off. So accurately, this would be what, $49.99 if it's 80% off? The first month is 80% off.
Yes.
Okay. So it's $49.99. Okay.
Oh my god, are you reading that paragraph at the top?
Yeah,
Yes.
don't look at it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So I was right?
There's a different subscription tiers. Friends with benefits cost $99.99. And the boyfriend tier is $199.99. And that's with 50% off the first month.
Dang.
Don't you fuck your friends with benefits?
Just saying. Like, that is
In reality, that's what I
insane
do.
to me.
You fuck
That
your
is
friends
the
with benefits,
definition of
right?
friends
That's
with
what that means.
benefits,
Okay.
yes.
All right. Making sure.
You know what the crazy thing about this is? There's going to be some lonely motherfuckers out there who are
Mad. It's gonna be a bunch, bro. It's gonna be
That
so
guy
not
who's
some.
loaded with money and super old and lonely. He's gonna.
There's
He's
gonna
gonna
be
That Saudi
so many.
prince.
yes.
There's gonna be
it's
so
crazy.
many people who subscribe to this and the
No,
top
I've-
tier.
I have a question about this. How secure is this app, right? Because you're saying all these intimate things to this AI. Someone can just hack this entire system, get everything you've said, leak your personal information, everything you've said, and just sell it. Or ruin your career or your life or blackmail you, whatever it is.
Yep.
Potentially. There's a lot here in this. And obviously, when you talk about Amouranth is... I have no problem with people being enterprising and going out and making money, right? But she's really perpetuating a major problem with society, and she's just capitalizing on it. So this goes back to who's worse, Amouranth or the dudes who are paying $200 a month for her to be their fake boyfriend?
The purchasers, for sure.
The purchases are, right?
Yeah,
Which
100%.
Blabs, I would love to do a panel or an interview with, if we can find some of Amouranth's top supporters.
Fine, Amouranth simps. Got it.
An Amouranth simp panel. Like, I would love to do that. I think that'd be a fascinating
Yeah,
look,
that would be really
You should.
interesting.
right? Don't you think that'd be a real interesting conversation? Be like,
Actually, I think that'd be very cool.
just the simple question of like, have you ever met her? You know, like, no, I don't know.
It's really an intervention.
This is
more
what
than an
I
interview.
think. Jefferson's right. With that money, you can get a real girl to sit on your face. Exactly. Why would you go to AI when you could just pay a
Because then you have
hooker?
to talk to them.
So you
A
do
lot of
No,
these
you
people
don't.
are very awkward
Yeah.
and probably don't understand or have the ability to actually go
Socialize?
through with physical touch or anything like that.
Yep.
Chat, what is the most about... No, I'm not even going to ask that question.
What were you about to say?
Poll in the chat. What would you spend on an AI bot?
No.
What
Well,
would you pay for Blab's feet pics? Let's get that question out of the way. Let's ask that.
It will never end, Blabs. Look what you did.
That's the real
Bud.
question.
Thanks, bud.
Appreciate that. It's good. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, Kara. Do you blame, who's to blame here? Is it Amouranth for being enterprising, or is it and I use that term loosely, or is it the young men who are just and old men who are just handing over money hand over fist.
I think it's more on her for preying on it. Like, I understand, like the girl doesn't have any need to do this stuff. She has more money than, I mean, did you see that she recently bought like acres and acres of land, of like an orchard, because she wants to like own more land than what Bill Gates, I think is what she said.
Which will never happen, but yeah.
And like there's absolutely no need for it. I think that she is capitalizing off of it, and I think it's an abuse of AI. Which I'm personally not a fan of AI. I'll be completely honest with it. I'm not a big fan of AI. Like, people, like, I think it can be a tool, which is cool, but actually, like, using it in something like that to really mislead, like, naive people, which sadly is a lot of the world. I think it's preying on naive people, and I don't agree with it.
All right. Question for the chat. Who's more to blame? I'm going to just put Amma or Simps. Okay. Amouranth or Simps. I just like to echo that for you guys in the chat. Just very curious to see what you guys think. Cause I do agree. I think that it's definitely it lies at both their feet for sure. And it's just this perpetual motion of like, well, why would I do this if you're not going to give me money? Oh, you are going to give me money. Okay, then I'm absolutely going to do this. And round we go.
That's how I think about it.
Yeah,
really, if everyone stopped paying, these women wouldn't have any agency. They'd have to figure out more creative ways to do it. It could stop tomorrow. It could literally stop tomorrow if men would just stop paying for it, and then these women wouldn't be able to take advantage because niggas is thinking for themselves. But that's not, obviously. Some people are mentally ill, like she just said. Some people can't talk to people. There's a lot of different variables, but I think if people just stopped paying for it, it would change.
I've talked about this many times, right? And we all know this, and it's something that's not people don't want to talk about this. They don't. The video game space, it's a stereotype, but it's something that people don't like. Everybody outside of the video game space talks about this, but people inside the video game space think everybody's perfect and wonderful the way you are. The reality is that the video game space is filled with a bunch of people who they lack social skills, right? They lack, as Kara said, the inability to hold a conversation, the ability to hold eye contact, right? And what she's doing is, you said the word predatory towards these boys. These are not men. These even if they're grown up, mature, these are still boys in men's body.
A lot of young kids.
It's very predatory, and they do have agency over themselves. But look, we've all been to a convention before and seen this. Seen the boy who's the man who's shy and he's looking out from afar, whatever, and the sheer lack of social skills. So if you don't have to
provide a service, then
that's okay.
If they can't talk to bitches, maybe the AI is going to help them.
Well, I think that's something that the only way you could potentially say that she's providing a service, not in this situation, because the only way to get past that is by getting reps, by talking to people.
Unless you're autistic.
I know plenty of autistic people who
it's a spectrum.
Right. Which, by the way, wasn't always right.
But
wasn't always.
There's certain people who are like social autism, and there's all different types of there's different versions. So knowing autistic people doesn't really do anything about that.
I'll be very interested to see how many people sign up for this.
It's going to be a lot, and none of them are going to be autistic.
Right. Is this hundreds, thousands? Like, how many people sign up for this and are paying $100 a month to be? And let's not even talk. Like, we haven't even got into the idea of the next level aspect to this, to where you have a guy, once again, who may not be able to fully comprehend all the shit that they're in their mind. They're talking to Amouranth, right? They're having these conversations. So let's just say Amouranth, the IRL version of Amouranth, is like, I'm going to be, she does an appearance at a convention, right? And one of these guys walks up and be like, don't you remember when this happened? When you sent me this picture? When this, like, and they have a hard time separating the virtual AI aspect with the IRL version of this. Like, that is that's doing way more damage about
She's promoting parasocial relationships, which are dangerous.
Yes.
They're very, very dangerous.
I agree.
Well,
you know what these guys should be spending their money on instead? Go to take, like, I don't know, social classes and learn how to actually interact with people.
Sometimes they just don't work for people. Some people, some people.
Yeah, but
weird,
I'm just saying, like, you just go and take classes, learn how to interact.
But if that's too much for them to even go do that, I mean, I'm just saying, there's a bunch of different arguments for both sides.
Because otherwise, we're just enabling mental health.
I mean, but then if you're saying that she's being predatory to them, then you're also like babying these people at the same time. These are grown ass adults who are paying for things. So it's like, that's why I'm saying it's a weird situation. It is both sides to me.
Well,
but if you stop paying for it, it stops tomorrow. That's the facts about it. If no one pays for it, these girls go somewhere else. The reason they all keep doing it is because they all keep becoming millionaires.
Yeah, big facts. Major facts there, for sure. Let's get off. You guys obviously have a lot of thoughts on this. So when we got so much more to talk about today, outside of Amouranth, including Twitch updating some things that could actually very much impact Amaranth's business.
Amouranth, though.
Yeah, we'll get to that in just a minute.
Yeah, that's still not
But Chris came in with the fly, says Flawd's right. Lego is limited by your wallet, and for those with lots of expendable income, Minecraft is the one fee and only limited by imagination. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate that.
I mean, you can mod it. You could pay
Lego
for a lot of
Fortnite's free.
things. Yeah, it is. Fortnite's very free. But you can pay.
Jake says, thanks for all the laughs today. It really made my week. Y'all are awesome. Thanks, Jake. Appreciate that, my man. GM Cal came in and says, Gregory's description of this tweet post thread sounds like it's the Twitter version of San Diego's hooker crisis, not unlike that new Twitch meta. Yes, well, we're going to talk about that Twitch meta in just a minute. Thanks, GM Cal. Carlos came back in and says, remember when the hoe was a victim of her husband?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was probably all a lie, too.
I do remember that.
My husband's making me do all this stuff.
She
Let me
ramped it
cry
up
with all
since
my
then, huh?
millions of dollars.
That's right.
She ramped it up even more after they after they separated.
Alan said, I would rather pay $5 to hear Blab say, Alan. Well,
Alan!
I'm going to do it. Oh, okay.
Well, you do it like shit, so I had to do it.
Dan came in and says, I'm glad to hear Shigeru Miyamoto is not ready to retire yet. Most of his games, in my mind, he made, Mario, Zelda, and Pikmin. He has everyone played Mole Mania on Game Boy. It's an underrated classic game. No, I've never even heard of Mole Mania before. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate that. Scotty Joe came in and says, adult workers have been around for millennia, so can't blame Amouranth myself. It's scummy, but it's not her. If it's not her, it's someone else to do the same. You're right, Scotty. You're right. And it goes back to what Flawd said. As soon as people stop paying for it, which they never will, because here's the reality.
Yep.
Women have something that men want.
Yep.
That's it.
Men are obsessed with women.
Yes. And that's the reality of the situation, right? By the way, this whole the idea of sex workers.
Yeah, it's not a thing.
I've never. Yeah, it's not a thing. Just a bunch of whores.
You're a hoe. Yeah.
You as a hoe.
Yeah.
That's just my. I've never. I don't like to beat around the bush with that. So it is what it is. Cesario came in with the 10, says Amouranth has claimed in one YouTube video that she makes $1.5 million a month before her abuse allegations. OnlyFans was number 2, Patreon. OnlyFans was number 1, Patreon number 2, Twitch was number 3. The figures might be skewed now if she diversified. Wow, that's crazy.
AI number 2.
$1.5 million a month. With that said, keep those super chats going, guys. Appreciate your support. Oh, Lord.
One day.
Quasar gives us $10 a month, and there would be far fewer complaints. Way more customers for sure. But once again, she's going after the whales. Winterfell came in and says, I've said it before, if you want to pay if you want to pay a woman to pretend to like you, hit a strip club while also supporting single moms. There you go, Winterfell. Great stuff. Torgo came in with the 5 over on Rumble. Says, so what percentage of the males that sign up for Cyberthought are going to get friend zoned by that AI? Taking all bets. Oh, Torgo. Wouldn't that be funny?
Then she would be doing a service.
Yeah,
Teaching dudes how to get out
AI.
of the friend zone.
I love that idea. The idea of the AI being like, you know, I really like you guys, but I really like you, but I think it'd be best if we just, you know, keep working. Be nicer to me. By the way, buy this virtual outfit for me. You know, whatever. Darren Mills came in with the 2, says virtual gangbangs. You guys are behind the times. I guess everyone forgot VR chat. Do you guys ever play VR chat?
What's that?
Yeah.
I've never played it, but I've seen plenty of videos on YouTube for it.
It can be fun.
What is it?
VR chat.
Basically, it's just like a IR. It's like a virtual like
Chat room.
like lobby.
Like a,
Yeah.
Like a lobby.
You have
like
a skin.
Omegle in VR?
Except you have a skin. You're not yourself. You're talking as yourself, but you have like a skin of a character.
But you can be like SpongeBob SquarePants, or you can be basically any character that you have like a 3D model of.
Yeah. People like set up in-game games. Like they have like a bunch of different type of lobbies. They have like Among Us on there.
Yeah, I did a couple streams of VR chat several years ago, and it was just without like the VR headset on. I just did it via PC.
Yep. I figured you could do that
And I'll tell you this, it's chaos. Like it can be chaos. And the thing about doing a VR chat stream is that you can hear everybody that's around you. So if they're saying bad things, then you know you can get flagged on YouTube, Twitch, whatever, and get your channel bumped off. So, but yeah, it's very odd. It wasn't for me, for sure. It was not for me
weird.
by any means.
It feels like dystopian. Just being in it, you feel like it's like something else. It feels, I don't mess with it like that.
Carlos came into the 2, says, if you get lucky, you too can save Ho like Boogie did. Carlos, come on, relax. And Scotty says, yeah, I agree with the sex worker thing. Just typing to not get censored for unapproved language. Thanks, Scotty. Appreciate that. By the way, I would just like to point out, every single stream that we've done, the 3 that we've been back, and I think the 2 or 3 leading up to Christmas, every single stream has got the yellow check mark on it. We are getting dogged
It's about to get
by
even
YouTube.
crazier.
What's that?
It's gonna get even crazier.
Oh yeah, it is. Which is yes. We're gonna see how that goes. So just a heads up on that. If you like today's thumbnail, oh boy, I'm sure we're gonna get it. Matthew came back says, if you want to go down the rabbit hole of people doing terrible things, look at surgical options for changing eye color through iris implants. I'm gonna pass on that, Matthew.
Ew.
But thank you for that. I will not do that, or just wear contacts. I don't know, just one. Aiden came in with the 100 bits over on Twitch. Says, I found a source of motivation that can help me in the long run. There's a TV character named Thomas Shelby from Peaky Blinders. He's a well-known Sigma male that I found him as a badass. Also, I'd rather go to a local strip club for real entertainment and make it rain over giving these eThots my money. There you go, Aiden.
Make it rain.
Smell the ass.
Yeah, smell the ass.
Instead of just saying it. All right.
Can you take that clip right there for Flawd's intro? Right there.
Got it.
Thank you. Just want to get him saying "smell the
I'm getting
ass."
set up. I'm just confiding in you guys saying real things.
I love it.
Smell the ass.
Also, save that one for you, Blabs, as well.
No. I'm not doing that.
We'll do a full intro.
Everyone
A
smells it.
montage.
Kara, you got anything to say, Kara?
Smell the ass.
No, I don't. I don't.
Good for you. Please clip out the show and just post it all over social media for Flawd. Which is
I
great.
wasn't actually thinking about that.
Especially her definitely writing.
I actually was. That's the
certain
worst
sentence.
part. Now my book says it. I hope you're all happy.
Hey, GK came in with the 5, says, maybe you should host a side scroller's private VR chat. We promise not to be
Degenerates.
Degenerates.
Yeah.
Scout's honor. Oh, thanks,
I don't
GK.
believe you.
Appreciate it. I don't
Liar,
believe you.
liar, pants on fire.
I don't believe you.
Oh my God. DeLorean's Wraith came in and says, why not stream on X if you can't stream here?
We do.
We are live
It is.
over on
It is
X
on
right
X.
now. Yep.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
I didn't even know that.
Yep. We're live over on X. We're live over on Kick. We're live over on Rumble. We're live over on Twitch. We're live here on YouTube as well.
So if you log on to Twitch on a desktop and look up in the top right corner, it'll show the live on X.
Awesome. Thomas says, I take rolls of quarters to the strip club and make it hail. Oh my God. Landed on all sorts of crevices and shit. Matthew came back with the 20, says, I'm not shy about saying that I was once an OnlyFans simp myself, but I realized early that those women don't like me. They take my money. So why should I give them my money to them when I can give my money to side scrollers? That's right, Matthew. We'll make no bones about it that we're not going to give you any pussy. So we appreciate that, Matthew. Thank you very much.
We'll give you bones, though.
Blabs, clip that.
Yep. I'm not saying it out loud, but
Say it.
Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate that. That's good stuff. Wolfsbane says, remember DSP threatened an 11-year-old girl in VR chat. I don't recall that at all.
He's just walking around free. Get his ass in prison.
Matthew says, I sent for Craig. There you go. Love that. Hey, thank you, Matthew. Appreciate that. Okay. All right, let's move on to our next story here. As this does have a direct reflection on a lot of possibly Blab's revenue as well, as she is the eThot watcher. The eThot watcher, as Twitch has come down and now officially banned implied nudity after the recent censor bar controversies. Here we are over here.
Took him long enough.
Saying we don't permit streamers to be fully or partially nude, including exposing genitals or buttocks. Nor do we permit streamers to imply or suggest that they are fully or partially nude, including but not limited to covering breast or genitals with objects or censor bars. We do not permit the visible outline of genitals, even when covered. Broadcasting nude or partially nude mirrors is always prohibited. See, I saw minors, but I thought mirrors because there are those girls who have.
I saw that too. Yeah.
Yeah, they have the mirrors in the background, right?
the butt mirrors.
I saw that too.
Okay, I'm reading this this is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. For those presenting as a woman, we ask that you cover your nipples and do not expose under bust. You can't say breast. What the fuck? Cleavage is restricted as long as those coverage requirements are met, and it is clear that the streamer is wearing clothing.
Oh, nude trans people on there?
No. I have a huge question then. Does that mean that if a female who wants to identify as a man
Boom!
can just go naked then? Because how can you say those are boobs and not just
Good point.
man titties and she's just really fat in the boobs, the boobage area?
That's a good
Fucking,
point.
you nailed it. You nailed it. Like, hey, and gender's fluid here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Come on. Hey, from my streams, from 1 to 4 o'clock, I am a dude. By the way, my shirt's off. Just saying. How can, once again, people will push this. There will be women who push this to the max, and you are 100% right.
I think women can present women too. I think that's the thing, right? If you're a woman, you can present male, you can present women. So I think that does cover women, but people are going to
Today, I am a female presented to be a dude, but I'm actually a female. Boobs.
Well, I mean, once again, if it's fluid, you can just pop on in and you're just conveniently a man in between your streaming times. And then when you're done streaming, guess what? I'm a one.
We live in a fucking society.
Clown world.
That shit crazy.
Yeah. I don't even know what to say. That's wild.
It's just all you can do is just shake your head at how just sad and degenerate this society has become. Like, you can't even go into just chatting section on Twitch without seeing at least porn of some kind.
A dick.
Yep.
Or
You can't.
Titties.
You can see that.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I made the mistake of poking in there the other day, and it was just somebody's bare ass. Just
On Twitch?
On Twitch.
Not even implied nudity, just straight up nude.
Just straight up nudity.
Wow.
Autistic nudity.
It was the very top. I didn't even have to scroll to see it.
Yep. Right on the
Guys,
first
don't
page.
look at Twitch. Don't be that person.
It's basically Pornhub.
Yes.
So I got Twitch pulled up over here. I'm just gonna go into the just chatting area, and
I'm getting banned.
well, no, I'm not gonna do it on stream. I don't trust Twitch. That and that's sad.
Yeah.
That I
You can't.
Yeah.
yes, you can't even like scroll through these things without.
Oh my god.
What'd you
Are
find?
you right there?
Look
Let me
at
see.
Oh my god.
Let me see.
Have you seen something?
Some
look.
huge boobies
Really?
Are they like
that
beach
do
balls?
not look
Research.
good.
Clip that.
They're very oiled
Oh,
up.
I see them. Ew. I see what you're talking about.
Well, on just chatting.
Yeah, first thing.
Yes.
First one.
Craig's like,
First
I
one.
want to see.
It's the first thing.
Well, that. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm the only one who's not even looking. Should I look?
Well, I mean, that's I can't even believe. Yes,
It's
that-
implied nudity.
Wow.
Well, if she's wearing a shirt, right? But she's implying the nudity by
Ew,
keeping it low
what is
to the bottom of the
that?
screen.
Okay, here's the issue, right? She's very clearly this girl. Okay, for those of you
Greasing
who
them
are,
is crazy.
I can show this, and I'm gonna show this. Okay.
Dude, it says LGBTQIA in her thing.
She's already doing what you said she was going to do. She's
Right.
presenting as a man.
Okay, so here we go. She's clearly what she's done here is she's showing that she's not naked, but she's right above the. Like there's.
Yep.
I mean,
She's
just
still
showing
implying
you
the nudity.
everything. Right. It's crazy. I mean, I wouldn't say this is implied nudity because once again, you go back to this. She has.
Sorry,
a
chat.
strong-
I made that happen.
It's the clothing. Yeah, you did. You did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know that was
Just
happening.
like 4 categories below
did.
is Ask Jesus.
I was going to say, AI Jesus looks a lot like Craigler. It's wild how much he looks
Yeah,
like Craigler.
isn't it? Weird. It's weird.
This is what happened. Like the fact that statement that Twitch had to put out needed to be said is the most fascinating thing. Like, do you think that when Twitch spun off, being a video game eccentric platform, right? Do you think that they ever thought that they would have to make the statement that we do not present the visible outline of genitals, even when covered? Like the fact that has to be said on your platform says everything about your platform.
But how is that said? And she's the first one that comes up. Like she's highlighted. She has a white box.
they
Everyone else has
are-
black.
Yeah, they are definitely
They're
like
promoting it.
they're 100% promoting it without saying that they're promoting it because
Yep.
they don't want to it's just disgusting. Like I remember when Just Chatting, it was actually just like
Yep.
fully clothed people
Chatting.
I
chatting.
mean, okay.
Yeah.
Here's okay. I can't deal with this shit anymore. I can't
It
deal
used
with this
to
shit.
be a meme that you would like every once in a while you would log
Stand
into
up,
Twitch
show a
and
butt.
there would be like a porn stream going. It would be once every like a few months you'd see
Really?
one.
Okay,
Yeah.
look, here,
Damn, I
okay.
miss those days. That's crazy.
All right, I'm making an executive decision right now. January 31st is going to be our last day on Twitch.
Oh.
If you are, I'm all about casting the net, and I love all you guys watching over on Twitch, but I can't get behind this shit, right? January 31st, we're done on Twitch. If you want to watch us, go over to Kick.
Yep.
Join us over on Kick, kick.com/sidescrolls. I encourage you to open, and like I realize some of you won't come over. I get it, but I can't deal with this shit.
I'm on kick.
I can't deal with this shit anymore. Join us over on Kick, starting February 1st. Okay, January 31st, our last day streaming over on Twitch for everything, games, Like I can't do. Like I was gonna rebrand the Twitch. I'm not even going to deal with that shit. Not even going to worry about that shit. So join us over on Kick. Join us over on YouTube. I can't get behind it. I'm making an executive decision right now. So
I have one final thing to say about this. Boogie
Yeah.
has responded to the Twitch bans, saying, "We did it!"
yeah,
He thinks he did it?
John
Yeah,
says,
maybe he helped.
"No, where would my Prime subs go now?" Okay, John, listen. Then let's milk this shit right now. Okay, Let's milk this shit right now. If you have Amazon Prime, sync it up to Twitch as a going away present. Hook your boys and girls up. Go to twitch.tv/StutterandCraig and use your free Prime sub. Don't spend any money. Use your free Prime sub on us like right now. Appreciate that, John. Sorry, it is what it is. It is. Yeah, we are live on Rumble as well. So you can wherever you want. But I can't get behind this shit, man. I'm tired of dealing with Twitch. And the whole idea of the show is point and laugh, and that's what I want to do. Point and laugh at that stupid ass fucking platform. I want to have an interview with the CEO and be like, "What the fuck are you thinking?" Like, it's that'd be the first question. What the fuck are you thinking? You go like what? And I say, "Well, do you identify as a female? Can you show your titties?" Whatever. Metastep says, "You know it's bad when Flawd is correcting your reading." It's been established I'm not a good reader. I mean, Alan came into the 199 and says, "Sour milk truck's arriving this morning." Ew.
I can actually see I'm in the just chatting section on Kick, and I haven't seen any nudity yet.
There's not any.
There is some implied. There's definitely people who are trying to imply it.
It depends on the time of day. So, like at night, because I've done Kick Watch, right? For eThot Watch, it's always Kick. At night, you will find them. They come out of the woodwork. Literally, because there's one woman who actually does construction, woodwork, and everything. And she constructs wood in, like, bikini and barely
This girl's holding a cucumber between her titties.
Oh.
Weirdly.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Sam just says,
I don't know.
Sam DeSantis says, I'm not going to Kick. If I leave Twitch, I'm not going to another Twitch. Then join us over on YouTube.
Bro.
Join us over on Rumble, wherever
Twitter,
you like.
Whichever.
Yeah, over on
Spotify.
X. For sure.
Spotify.
Hey, give it up for Starship Mythic and MRT Fortune using their Prime subs.
Fortune, my boy.
Appreciate that, guys. All right, Blabs, I'm going to let you pick, and I know which one you're going to pick here. Do we want to talk about Baldur's Gate 3, or do we want to talk about this Star Wars shit?
I want to talk about Star Wars.
I know you do.
But that's up to the chat. Or, you know what? Have Kara get.
Yeah, because I don't fuck with either one of those things.
Kara, do you want to talk about Star Wars, or do you want to talk about more nudity?
Boobs.
Nice.
Okay. Well, technically, that would be Disney, I suppose.
It's literally the answer for both.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, we can talk about both. I just want to be considerate of y'all's time, Kara and Flawd. So if y'all need to bounce at any time,
let's do Star Wars.
Okay, let's do Star Wars. Okay, this is a big story here. Blaz, I'm going to let you lead this here because this is you're very passionate about this. So let's go and start this off. I'll start with the first tab here, Blabs. What do we got?
Mm-hmm. Right, so I don't know if you guys have known this, but a couple months back, a new Star Wars movie was announced, and it would be about Rey. Now, Rey is the main character from the Disney sequel trilogy, so just, context there. So in this tweet from CNN, Disney hands over the $67 billion Star Wars franchise to a Pakistani feminist activist. I'm sorry, I'm probably going to butcher her name, Obaid Chinoy, I think. On the new film, she will be directing for the franchise. We're in 2024. It's about time we have a woman shape a story in a galaxy far, far away. So it's just really stupid here. Just the context here, George Lucas had help from his then wife creating the Star Wars original trilogy. So she is the main Star Wars woman who helped helm Star Wars. She has an Oscar, if I'm not mistaken, from Star Wars. So that's just funny. But they can't credit it because it's not Disney.
So she's obviously saying, "Hey, we're going to do this. We're the women. We're here. We're ready to go." And what happened to Kathleen Kennedy? As somebody who is not super into Star Wars,
this woman's just the director for the new movie.
But
she's still there.
Okay, we're in 2024. It's time we have a woman shape a story in a galaxy far, far away. Once again, wasn't that what Kathleen Kennedy? She's like she oversaw the whole damn thing, right?
Yeah, but I think she's specifically saying directing a movie because there has been no female director.
Okay. I mean, look at we can just go look at the Marvels and see how that did and see how that worked out.
Mm-hmm.
Blabs, you had a tweet about this. Here you go. You can just read this off in your voice.
Certain people, men and women, are the same. Also, the same certain people. We need more women in Star Wars.
Right.
This is true.
So, there's a clip I found. I don't know if you saw this clip, Blabs, but this is here we go. Just want to play this, and here we go.
What is the balance of activate?
By the way, Jon Stewart here. Can we talk about just the fault? Like, what a hack, right? Like, oh, sorry. Sorry.
Creating a force for change, but also trying to permeate that patriarchy, that power structure. And is that a part of the calculation of your art?
I would just like to point out that the patriarchy is alive and well as Jon Stewart is mansplaining and asking questions in a position of authority to these women. No better than anybody here.
Submissive authority, though.
What a jerk. What a jerk here. Just perpetrating. Here we go. Let's continue.
Calculation of your art as well. And what's been the reaction to that?
Oh, absolutely.
And this is her, by the way.
I like to make men uncomfortable. I enjoy making men uncomfortable.
Look at this bitch. She makes me uncomfortable just looking at her.
Not you.
Point taken. Point taken.
But, it is important to be able to look into the eyes of a man and say, I am here, and recognize that. And recognize that I am working to bring something that makes you uncomfortable, and it should make you uncomfortable because you need to change your attitude. And it's only when you're uncomfortable, when you're shifty, when you have to have difficult conversations that you will perhaps look at yourself in the mirror and not like the reflection, and then say, maybe there is something wrong with the way I think, or maybe there is something wrong with the way I am addressing this issue.
She's projecting.
Is that a man thing or just a person thing?
She's projecting.
Like,
She needs to look in the
why does it have to be men in particular that she needs to make uncomfortable? Because she's insecure? Or...
Oh, you.
What if she went back and said that exact same thing to the men in Pakistan? How would that go for her?
Calm down.
I'm just saying.
Nah, I see what you're trying to get at there.
I'm just saying, though, seriously, how would that go for her?
Kara,
so
I
maybe
think,
instead of saying that, I don't know. Fun.
I think you fucking nailed it. This woman seems like the most insecure person, not woman, person I've ever heard, right? There's nothing wrong with me. It's clearly you. But it's one of those like passive aggressive gaslighting things that you hear all the time that
women
comes from people that are, well, no, people, person.
Nah,
man,
my girl does that to me every day.
Mo. Ridiculous. But this passive aggressive gaslighting that you see all the time, or there's nothing wrong with me. It's clearly you. There's something wrong with you. It's definitely you. By the way, it's you. You're wrong. It's not me. I'm perfect. While secretly going to the corner and crying and eating, bullshit. Right. And that's kind of what you're seeing here. And it's amazing to see that like, I go back to when prior to side scrollers and prior to working in the gun space, I ran this brand called Game Attack, right? And after George Floyd, we had this stream where we talked about it, right? And the general thought was like I left that stream saying, hey, I'm going to continue to do what I've done, which is treat everybody the same, treat everybody equally, treat it,
you know you're not a racist.
Right. Because I know that I don't care if you're a man. I don't care if you're a woman. I don't care if you're black or white. I don't care. I just don't care. It does not matter to me. And to some people, specifically like white liberal college girls, they had a very big problem with that. So much so that I ended up leaving the company because of that.
That's
right?
why you left?
Yes, because the other co-founder I had sided with them and thought I should apologize to them. I'm not going to apologize to people for treating everybody equally. That wasn't good enough for them, right? And it just comes back to these people are so fucking insecure with themselves that they're just projecting out this massive, like, once again, it's not me, it's you. You're clearly the issue.
Yeah.
Yes, it's anger.
It's anger, it's bitterness, and it's insecurity. It's people who don't know how to handle that insecurity. So they just project it outwards instead of taking a step back and be like, okay, why am I why is this making me feel this way? Is it something maybe I've experienced in the past, like, and I'm just taking it out on everybody else?
Yep.
Is this something that's just like stewing inside because I'm an angry person who doesn't know how to let things go? Like, why is she so gung-ho on the fact of wanting to make men in particular uncomfortable? Why does she have to be so belittling about it?
You know what I think it is? I think she knows it's gonna suck, and she's just like, you're just uncomfortable, basically.
Right.
Same
And,
thing as
and if you
what's
don't
happening.
like it, you're the problem.
It's trash, and you're the problem. Yeah.
So people are saying,
trash, you're gonna like it.
by the way, people are saying I'm using the term gaslighting improperly, and I probably am. Right. I'm an idiot, but that's been long established. But what she's doing, you're right, Flawd, is that, and everybody here is correct in that.
No, I'm right because I'm a man. You're right.
That's right.
They
You let them know, Flawd.
They need to look in the mirror and know that
Flawd.
they need to feel uncomfortable.
I'm in
Flawd,
theory to
how
make
would you-
sandwiches.
How would you have felt if, like, whenever we were at Topgolf,
Yep.
how would you have felt if I would have come up to you and been like, you know, I'm this white girl. I don't know how to play this game. I think you should take my place.
I would have been
And
like, I'm gonna go back to the hotel. This is weird to me already.
yeah, how would exactly?
Yeah.
Like that's
hate the
that's
victim
not
thing.
how that works.
I hate it with a passion.
Well,
People
what
try to,
she's
"Oh,
doing
you're-"
here in this statement right off the bat is she's setting herself
Failure.
up for failure 100%. Because once again, if and when the movie fails, which it will, because people have like the trajectory of Star Wars isn't going this way. It's going this way, right?
More like that.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
going this way then. So they're just doubling down on
I hate
this.
their audience.
And they're picking a main character that no one likes also to play as the new main character again. No one likes her because she was just, strong female woman, Mary Sue, with no actual flaws or character development in 3 movies. So good job, Star Wars.
If you look at the recipe for this, the idea of like, hey, we're gonna take this thing that nobody likes right now, Star Wars, and we're gonna take the character that nobody likes, Star Wars, and we're gonna Rey, and then we're gonna take a director with that says she wants to make everybody uncomfortable, that which nobody likes, and throw it all in. It's gonna be a banger, y'all. It's gonna be a banger. Who's excited for the new Rey movie? So I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens with this.
This is so
It's not going to do
depressing.
well.
No.
No.
I
Like,
mean,
they're just continuously just digging their own grave. Like that's the only thing that they know how to do now, because they're just so afraid and they're just too prideful to be like, okay, maybe we were wrong.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and kind of just go back to what we knew that we did well in. They're too prideful and they won't.
They're trying
They
to
won't
force
do
your
it.
thinking.
I've
They
just
think
thought
they
of
can
something
force the way
else.
that you feel about things that suck.
Didn't they have a movie coming out called Rogue Squadron, and it was going to be directed by Patty Jenkins, and then that project got canceled. So there's a good chance that also this project
Yeah,
is
you think
getting
it's gonna come
canceled
out?
too, because this project, the previous one, had a trailer made, like Patty Jenkins was like doing a little penguin walk in her Star Wars outfit and everything, but like she was supposed to be the first female director. So I mean, they technically already did it, and then they canceled it. So maybe Star Wars should be looking at itself and going, "We suck."
Damn.
well, it's in it. Look,
I'm kind of
This
happy
could-
I've never seen any of them.
Yeah.
So that makes me feel good that they didn't destroy something that I love.
it's really interesting to see the way this is going. And do you take a franchise that could do no wrong for the longest time and just put it in a blender and watch it just get destroyed? It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It is crazy to see. I'd like to welcome Will on in, who calls us an incel channel. I would like to
Nice.
point out I have 2 children, married, wife. I have sex all the time.
Me too.
Just want to point that out.
Every day,
So,
baby.
great. So let's go. Good for you, Flawd. Let's go. Congratulations. And there you go. Good stuff.
I mean, I think we're a pretty diverse panel.
I think so,
How what does that make us incels?
I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
know.
when
I mean,
they
hey.
only see like color and stuff, they can't actually see real diversity of
They just
thought.
use buzzwords. Just, I've seen someone say this on the internet. I'm gonna throw
That's
that.
right.
Hopefully that sticks.
Oh my gosh, it's great. Hey, give it up. A lot of new Prime subs, guys. Thank you very much for that. Blurry Arcade, Zeno the Stoic, Cerberus came back.
Nice.
El Gran Gato and Bird is the Word also. And Archie
I love
Bunker
that.
also used their Prime sub. Thank you guys very much.
Nice.
Using their free Prime sub over at twitch.tv/Stutter and Craig. Once again, announced a mere 20 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, whenever it was, we will be ending streaming on Twitch because I can't deal with this shit at the end of the month. So use your free Prime sub while you got it, which is great. Brandon says, what do you think would happen if any man got on stage at a panel and said he'd like to make women feel uncomfortable? Oh my God.
True.
Oh my God. That's awesome. That is so awesome. Just the idea. Like that'd be a great channel. That'd be a phenomenal channel where all they did was they took real life panels and things that you see, red carpet moments, and they gender swapped or race swapped.
That's a great idea.
Oh my God. That would kill. And you title it all oh my gosh, it's crazy.
That's a great idea.
Oh, it's awesome. All right, let's go to our last story here. Well, let's see. Do we have one more? Let's see. Oh,
you see the Switch 2 is coming out?
What's that?
Switch 2 2024. Did you see that?
It's rumored to come out along with 3 video games with it or so.
$400.
What is this? It's breaking news.
I just
It's
saw
a
it before we
rumor
came
though,
on here.
but like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's true or not, but I saw someone say it.
Okay, hold on. Let's see what we got. Switch 2. Yeah, well, we knew. Okay, I'm just scrolling on Twitter real quick. Nintendo Switch 2 is rumored to drop in 2024. Vlad, see if you can find. Here we go. Yeah. See if you can find it right here. We got this right here. Breaking news: the Switch 2 is likely to be an iteration rather than a revolution.
Oh, okay.
At launch.
Likely.
Okay.
It means
So
they
I
don't
thought-
actually have any information.
Yeah.
This just means that they're taking a guess.
Mm-hmm.
An iteration
Yeah,
just means
it's
the
a
same
nothing
thing,
burger
right?
right now.
Launching
They've
at
been saying this for
$400.
years.
Yeah. What the idea of the next Switch 2 coming?
Yes.
Yes.
They've been saying this for ages.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. I was hyped.
All right. Well, do we have any idea
I
about
mean,
the
I'll
3
buy
games?
it.
I'm gonna buy it, but I
But-
thought it was gonna be a revolution, not an iteration.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, you're killing
Oh,
it with the
but your
Switch
standard's
already.
so high.
Just saying. I mean, we all knew the Switch 2 was going to be a thing. So
Yeah.
let's see if we can
I
find
mean-
some information about the.
I thought
Here we
they
go.
said they were putting out didn't they just say they were upgrading the Switch and putting that out in 2024?
I don't think so. I
thought we
don't
talked
remember
about
that.
on here.
Oh, it may include a Bayonetta game, maybe.
Wow, that'd be an interesting launch title. Okay, here we go. Nintendo's Switch successor will launch this year and will likely be an iteration of a current hardware design rather than a revolution. This is according to Dr. Serkan Toto of CEO Tokyo-based game industry consultancy Canton Games, who contributed his forecast for 2024 to Game Industry Biz Annual Analysis Predictions feature. Although the company has not yet to comment publicly, Nintendo's next-gen console is widely expected to launch this year. Which I think that's what most people expected, as widely expected means. The console will launch at $400, $100 higher than the Switch launched at, which makes sense, inflation and all that stuff. There's a chance its games could adopt the $70 pricing of PlayStation 5 and Xbox One Zero X. Ugh. So
Expected as well.
yes, Nintendo might add some bells and whistles to the device, but it'll be similar to the current Switch. And because there's a Pokemon, and Pokemon is associated with handheld gaming, there's no way on earth Nintendo will drop the portability feature of their next big thing. So the big rumor, there it is right there. The Switch
not
2 is coming.
I thought it was gonna be more.
Concrete.
Yeah.
I don't know why. What gave you that impression?
I don't know. It said Switch 2.
He was just hoping.
It was called
Just
2.
hoping and
I was
praying.
hoping
I
it would be
mean,
something
the
different.
timing is about right for the next console
Right.
to come out. The
Thank you.
timing is coming up because I mean, it's been since 2017 since the Switch originally launched. So it's coming to that time to where it is time to. Sorry, that was a lot of times. To upgrade and to provide something different. So we'll see if it actually happens.
Maybe they'll give us a pen
but-
back.
So here
Like,
we
I
are.
remember because I went to E3 in 2016 and they didn't have they were showing off I played Breath of the Wild on a Wii U because they hadn't announced the Switch yet.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. I recall that for sure. Here's
Like
the
Wii U.
thing though, right? When you look at these numbers attached to the Switch's sales figures, I know people are like, it's time. Is it really time when you've sold 133 million and you're still selling them? Right? When you look at yes, I think in time they'll sell 30 million units of this new console. I think it really depends on what the bleed looks like. You know, when you go back all the way to the first NES into the Super Nintendo, there was a bleed of a couple of years where they still supported the NES. And that's kind of been the way that it's gone over the course of the release of consoles. So if they still continue to support the Switch, but they use these games that they're releasing on the Switch as an opportunity to upsell the Switch 2, meaning that you could play Mario 8 on the Switch, or you could play Mario 8 on the Switch 2 with better graphics and more features, right? That's the upsell opportunity. Look at how much better this is. And speaking of, I think like the idea of a Switch 2 that's a horrible name. Just call it like the Super Switch.
That's terrible. What? That was way worse. Super Switch.
What would you call it?
I don't know. See, don't put me on the spot like that.
So he's judging your ideas without having his
Anything
own
he
ideas.
says better than the Super Switch.
Yeah, I could have threw something against the wall. I would have hit.
But I mean, the timing is right because, like, I'm looking it up, and the 3DS released in 2011, the Switch released in 2017. So we are coming up on that gap of time that will be accommodating.
Just say time. You could have said time again.
Yeah, for sure.
I say time a lot.
It's okay.
It's time for a new one. It is.
It is.
Well,
I think so.
It sounds like we're going to get it. I would think if I was expecting them to launch, I would think they'd launch this at the very, very tail end of the third quarter, leading into the fourth quarter, and they launch with ideally more than 3 games. And if one's Bayonetta, that's a really weird launch title because you want to launch
fire.
Well,
but it
it's
should be
also
They might
Pokemon
be
or
doing like
something.
a Bayonetta trilogy with the Switch too. So I don't know.
There already is.
They
Isn't
should
3
launch with
already
a
out?
Pokemon or
They're
a
saying
Zelda
like a
game.
remaster or something. I don't really know.
you launch
That
with
would be
all
terrible.
rumors.
Don't remaster for a launch. That's crazy.
no. Bayonetta is a horrible launch title.
Yes.
It's a
Zelda
horrible
Breath of the Wild, which was
Yeah.
a whole new take
Yeah.
on the game, is what they launched with because they knew it was going to be a hit
Yeah.
with the Switch. That's
Right.
why they launched that game with it.
Let's do a new Animal Crossing.
That would be a good one.
So you definitely launch with some sort of tech demo. You go back to like what the Switch launched. Okay, so go back to the Wii. Launched with Wii Sports, right? It showed you everything that the Wii did. Go back to the Switch. It launched with Switch 1, 2, and all these
Metroid.
games that were all built around it. Like it's more or
Movement.
less a glorified tech demo, right? So they have to launch with a game like that,
Yeah.
or Nintendo World. They had the Nintendo World game for the Wii U. So if they're only launching with 3 games, which I think is a big mistake, one has to be that tech demo. One has to be a major platformer or a major
IP.
franchise. Yeah, major
Chat
IP.
saying Metroid. I think Metroid would be good.
I don't think
Metroid would
Metroid's
be
a
a
good
good
launch.
one.
Really?
I
A
do
new
not.
Metroid?
No, I don't think Metroid's a good
I don't
launch
think it's
title at
quite-
all.
Animal
Widespread
Crossing.
as it's not quite as widespread as like Zelda or Mario is, which could deter that. But
It's-
like Zelda, like Breath of the Wild was a whole new type of game for them.
I'm an
What
idiot.
would they have to do?
I'm an idiot. You know what they launched with? They launched with the tech demo game. They launched with an upgraded Mario Wonder that has an expansion pack attached to it, that has additional levels and all sorts of stuff. Because you launch a game with your best IP. You know, that's your system seller. So you launch with an upgraded Mario Wonder to show the difference between the Switch and the Switch 2. And then you launch with you launch with a third-party IP, a very popular third-party IP. I don't think Bayonetta is that IP. I think Bayonetta is too niche. But you definitely launch with so you can show that you have third-party support coming. For your
Even Tears of the Kingdom with an expansion would be a good one to go for as well.
Smash Bros.
Well, so
a new Smash would be good, but I don't see that happening.
Yeah. I think they've said Smash is pretty much, but yeah, let's go.
If they did, it would hit.
Yeah, a Smash or Mario Kart, you know, something along those lines. But or a Mario Kart Definitive Edition, a Mario Kart 8 Definitive. Man, think about Mario Kart 8 Definitive Edition that would span from the Wii U to the Switch 2. Yeah, that's crazy. That's balls crazy.
Chat saying Mario Kart 9.
Yeah, that would hit, I think.
Wow,
that would.
Yeah, that would definitely hit. That now we're talking. Now we're talking, chat. You guys thinking smart. I'll tell you who else is talking. Tolls with 5 gifted memberships. Let's go, Tolls. Thank you very much. That is spectacular. If you guys got gifted a membership from Tolls, make sure you say, thank you. Appreciate that greatly. That puts us at 11. Tolls has handled every single membership today. Every single one. Our goal is 20. We are 9 short right now. Lord Spleech came in with the $5 super chat. Says the Super Switch better have at least
that. It's not
better have
that.
at least
Super Switch
full physical backwards compatibility. Oh man, if they don't have backwards, yes, absolutely.
You think they will?
Yes.
You gotta.
Nintendo would be the one system that would keep physical.
Nintendo makes bank off of their physical. Like Nintendo games in general hold their value. I mean, they're like, it is. I paid $100 for a Game Boy version of Pokemon Crystal. Okay. Like and that was without the box.
I have Animal Crossing on cartridge too, and Super Smash Bros. So I get it.
Wow.
I think physical's the better way to play the Switch. I do see, of course, the draw for digital, but physical, Nintendo does physical really well.
They do.
I'll tell you this, man. This is gonna be. I'm really gonna gather a bunch of news for tomorrow's show, and I think this is gonna be a really interesting conversation. We're gonna dig into the Switch 2 tomorrow greatly with Salty. That's gonna be really, really, really good. Catch Out came in with a Prime sub, and so did I want to make sure I say this right. Sikawat came in with the Prime sub. Thank you guys very much over at twitch.tv/StutterandCraig. Greatly appreciate that. Also, not to be outdone, Kratos El Gratos has come in with the $69 direct donation. Kratos, thank you very much. Says I only 69 for Craig's power bill fund. I say they should launch Switch 2 with Metroid 4 or a new F-Zero. I think you're speaking like a hardcore fan
F-Zero,
right there.
Yeah,
those are a little still too niche, man. You got to think broader. Think of the soccer moms. That's who's buying this thing, man, for their kids. But Kratos, thank you so much. That is ridiculous. Put them on the 69 for 69 down there on the bottom. Love that. Thank you, Blabs. And iBallistic, iBlastatic 2020 came into that Prime sub as well. Thank you very much. And Cerberus came in and gifted a membership to Nerdy Neo. So that puts us at 12 for the day. Excellent, guys. Thank you very much. That's awesome. I don't know if you guys can hear the alarms are going off.
I did hear that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's the either the world is dying or it's their monthly check. And Rake and Knight came in and says launch of the better looking Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. It didn't look great on Switch. That's a system seller as well. All right. Well, look, I know.
Got into it.
Yeah. I've never been into Pokemon personally, but that's just
Pokemon. Me. How about Pokemon Stadium? Nah, I don't know about that. Maybe regular Pokemon.
Pokemon was just right outside my wheelhouse, man. I was a little too old for it, for sure. But here we go. Mercenary came in with a 2. Says, cops found the guy that damaged my car. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love to see that. Give it up for the coppers out there.
Justice.
Blabs, we got some memes today, don't we?
I got lots of memes, actually. So
I fucking saw one,
first. True pop culture. Everyone seems to really miss Flawd on the last Wednesday stream. So here we go.
Well, I'm glad you're here. Unfortunately, Flawd will not be joining us, and we will not find out.
Unfortunately,
you want to know?
I'm here. You're not. No one cares, Flawd. I hope he's watching.
I was.
He probably is. He's probably.
I hope he is. I hope he is.
The black lung pop.
Yo,
Wow,
what y'all fucking
racist.
did?
Oh,
Zoolander.
That's from Zoolander.
I mean, he may not be
Take a
here, but
second.
geez, I will still stand up for him.
I didn't
It's
say-
okay to have black lungs, Flawd. Oh, actually, wait.
It's
No,
not.
it's not.
terrible.
You should probably get it checked out, though.
I was gonna say.
I didn't know
Well,
all
I'm glad
That
that.
was
you're here.
great.
I didn't know.
So
all that
as I was
happened.
walking back into my room, I heard Flawd talk about Pokemon Stadium.
Fire.
Wham!
Whoa!
Oh my god!
Whoa!
Look at you! Look at you! Hey, look at it! Look
That's
at
so
it!
Fire.
Wow.
That's so
Yeah.
fire. Those are unopened.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
No, wait, no. They're opened.
Either way.
I just have them
Either
sealed.
way.
And then I've got my
Fire, gold, and silver.
In box. Thank you very
Fire.
much.
Gold was my shit.
And
I
then-
love gold.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay. Respect.
Carrie, you want to go?
Respect. I can't
Everyone
lie.
keeps talking about the show bragging rights that Geeks and Gamers used to do, right?
That needs to be on there.
We should.
I'm in.
I love sharing all this shit, you know. So maybe
was
we'll do a
sick.
stream like that as well, some other time.
That was a great way to end the stream.
Well, hold on, Blab's got more.
I
Blab's
have
fire away.
tons of memes.
I'm just
All
saying
right.
that was lit.
Okay, there we go. So, Extra Zero. You know there was a fairly popular movie about Flawd being on this period, hustle and heavy flow.
Oh,
Some men
gross.
have periods too.
Gross.
I wish you wouldn't trivialize my life. You know what I mean?
So racist. It's ridiculous.
I believe this is what you were looking for, Craig?
Yes.
Adrax, no, it's not Swedish nut cream.
Yeah, that was quick.
That's awesome.
We have so many memes. All right, and then we have Flawd in the metaverse.
Is he squeezing ketchup and mustard and what is he squeezing
Yeah,
that
it's
on?
a hot dog. It's a glizzy.
Is that on Cricks?
I don't know whose face that is. I'm not.
I'm just happy it wasn't
use
me.
your imagination on that.
I'm just
one.
happy it wasn't me that was getting
Yeah.
that happening. So.
And then we have a
Had that
recent
happen.
video from Dan from our Sweet Baby Inc. Well, that's like just
Thanks.
a replay of a clip.
Thanks,
and then
Dan.
we have Flawd may have gone too far.
Go. I just happen to have a VR headset right here. Okay. Let's just say you.
Unnecessary to flex on us like that, bro.
And by the way, I never. Look at Kara over there.
Someone back here. I have one somewhere back there.
I
out of
don't.
nowhere.
I have the flex of not having one.
So let's just say I have this on here.
We should have a gangbang.
Okay.
Never say that again.
Don't.
All right.
Oh, everyone's gone.
Kara's hiding off screen. It's not what I meant. It's not what I meant.
Well, I'll just bring myself back. Hey, yo.
I
Flawd.
just end it. Just end the show right. I nearly just cut the stream. Didn't even get the chance to get to it.
I don't know.
And then we have
That still
Beetlejuice.
that still makes me uncomfortable. That's ridiculous.
We have
Stop with that.
Beetlejuice meme. Flawed is just a head, so that's cool.
Thanks.
Why not?
Nice.
Why
Wow,
not?
Love
you
that.
look a lot like Beetlejuice. That's wild. You
Oh
fit.
no, just a quick cut. We'll see what this is.
Well, I got
Today
y'all to
I
use
am a female pretending to be a dude, but I'm actually a female.
Guess what? I'm a one.
We look, well, I got
Today I am a female pretending to be a dude. Guess what? Today I'm a woman.
There we go.
Is this one? We just do
I'm
this?
a woman.
I don't know. If
Absolutely.
We just do this one? Oh no, let's see.
Guess what? I'm a one.
We live.
Yeah, smell the ass. You can smell the
I'm getting
ass.
set up.
Smell the ass.
I love
Shit.
it. Kara, you got anything to say, Kara?
Smell the ass.
No, I don't. I don't.
Cool. Please clip out the show and just post it all over social media.
There you go.
There you go. Love it. All right. Mercenary
Can't get
says took a year. It was. I'm sorry. What's that, Kara?
I said you can't get me.
Oh, you wait. Don't challenge the internet, Kara. They'll find it. Mercenary says, took a year. It was $4,849 and can't repair it. Yikes.
Damn.
Mercenaries. Sorry, bud. Darian came in and says, do you know about Pigeon BBC, version of BBC News written in Nigerian/English slang? Craig must read, not a parody.
Oh man, so it is real. Who is it? It's Wicked Virtue, X-Ray Girl, and Disparu do it on their Saucy Saturdays.
Mm.
And
do they just read the news?
Hilarious. They just read the news.
Okay.
It's it's fantastic.
Sounds like a funny bit. Let's Blab, see if you can find it. It's great. It's called Pigeon, PIDGIN.
BBC Pigeon.
Okay, sounds good. Love that. And Pyro Beetle over on Rumble came in with the 2, says Super Switch is better than Switch 2. I definitely agree with you for sure. All righty, let's get out of here, guys. We went extra long today, and so big thanks to Kara and Flawd for hanging out. Flawd fighting through his illness, the black lung pop.
All the credit.
And Kara obviously hanging out with us. Kara, you have something special going on this weekend, which I think everybody needs to know about.
Yes. So this Saturday marks my 1-year cancel-versary whenever I was publicly fired from Limited Run Games.
Nice.
And I met all of you great humans, and I'm better than ever. Own that shit. Do
Better
not
than them.
let cancellation bring you down. It has been the most freeing thing for me. So
That makes sense.
just be yourself.
That's right.
Congrats.
It goes back to, once again, there's way more of us than there are of them. They're just being a little louder right now. So don't give a shit about it. So you got a cancellation stream happening on Saturday?
Yes, Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern. I will have some lovely guests that I have met throughout the 365 days of meeting everybody, and I'm excited. I think it'll be fun, and I'll probably do a couple giveaways of Hogwarts Legacy as a big fuck you.
How about Pokemon Stadium?
No.
No, that's mine.
Okay.
I do.
I tried.
Oh no, it's far away. I have to show you something after the stream, Blabs. I think you'll appreciate it.
Okay.
Flawd, you got anything you want to promote?
I'm sick and I'm black, and you are lucky for having me here.
Listen, every day I pray a little bit more that Flawd. I feel lucky to have you on the show, Flawd.
I can
every
feel it.
single day.
I can feel
It's
it.
ridiculous.
It gives me power every day.
Power.
Your prayers give me power every day.
That's good. With that said, if you guys are watching over on Rumble, hit the follow button, closing in on 5,000 followers over there, which is great. We had over 2,000 people watching throughout the course of the show, which is great over between YouTube and Kick and Rumble and everywhere else, and not including X and everywhere else, which is spectacular. So thank you guys very much for popping in today, being a part of our life. You can follow Blabs over on X and over on YouTube. And you can find me very shortly in just a little bit as I begin the Donkey Kong Country Funathon, which is like a marathon, but way more fun. So you can find me in about an hour over on the Side Scrollers Plays channel, which is a separate channel over on YouTube, or you can just find me over on Rumble. Holy fuck came in, says, Kara, what happened with Elon saying Twitter would pay your legal fees to sue your previous employer for termination based on a tweets? Good question.
That's
Elon did message me.
fucking crazy,
he said,
right there, first and foremost.
I know.
That's out of control.
He said he was going to talk to his legal team to see if it was going to be like a winnable case. But since I am in a at will state, it'd make it a bit difficult. That was the only thing I had heard from him. So sadly, it has not gone anywhere. But I did throw him a invite to the stream in case he wants to come in on Saturday. So let's just bully him into joining us.
Let's go.
I'm gonna tell him. I'll speak to him. I got his number.
That's great, man. Well, I'm glad you had that. Did you like have a conversation, or was it like a one-time, like, hey, this is what's going to happen type of thing, and then you just didn't respond, or do you actually have a back and forth with them?
Short back and forth.
Nice.
Awesome.
That's wild.
Nice. That's crazy.
You were talking
He
to the
still
richest man in the world.
The richest man in the world
Yes.
follows me on Twitter.
He follows you too?
I'm gonna take it.
Damn.
Goodness.
Damn, that's
You are
crazy.
better
Cool.
than
What a
ever.
flex.
Like, they
That-
gotta
No.
be hurting.
Oh
right
yeah.
I just got a stupid
I got
headset.
this shit screenshotted.
now. That's crazy.
Wow, that's
Yeah, you screenshot the notification, right? It's like, Elon Musk follows you.
I would have.
Yep, I screenshot that and the DM from him.
Hell
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Just frame it. Ta-da!
I thought about it.
Merch. I make that shit merch, bro. That's fire.
John wants to know: Did Limited Run ever apologize to you?
Nope. They have not spoken to me since everything went down.
Are they still running?
Well, the co-founder got released for having an inappropriate relationship with the new community manager.
What?
Always how
Are
it
you
goes.
serious?
Always how it
Yeah.
goes.
Shut your fucking face. That's awesome. It's like we live in a fake reality that only this shit would have. That's amazing. Wow.
Damn.
Damn.
Hey, that could have been you, Kara. That could have been you.
Absolutely not. Oh no, this like I had told you guys that I was stepping down as community manager before any of this stuff happened. And we were already in the process of like interviewing this girl and he was like pushing for her.
It's
to,
her?
like yeah,
was he
he
pushing
was
this way or
pushing.
was he pushing like this with his
Oh,
hip?
Whoa,
no.
Craig. Put
Don't
your
ever do that
damn
again.
dick away.
Well, I had to be very oversell it. Sorry, continue. Yes, Kara.
Oh yeah, yes. Continue, please.
No, but it was just I laughed my ass off because then I before I found out that he was getting fired, I ran into him and that girl at the comic book shop, and it was the most awkward thing like ever. I had to like basically keep my husband away from like socking him.
He Harvey Weinstein it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wow.
He's not there anymore.
Ooh.
Well,
So I
Is
I,
she
st-
still
I
there?
still have. I think she is. I
Wow.
think she is.
Good for her. Look at that. She all
Yeah.
went her way.
Just came up.
Yeah.
She came up. Now she does that trash ass company.
She's
I
like
still
a mini
have-
Kamala Harris, sleeping your way up.
oh,
True.
that's
But
awesome.
I still get the tea every once in a while because I know a lot of developers that still work with them, and so yeah, I get some tea. It's fun.
Wow, that's great. Ooh.
Got
I
spotted.
Damn.
sit here and giggle to myself and do the evil laugh. It's great.
Maniacal laugh.
They're just gonna keep falling. They're gonna keep falling and falling.
Hey, give it up for Jorge. Hey, that's right. Make this appointment viewing. I'm glad you're here, buddy. That's good stuff. Great stuff. And Mercenary says, but talking about his car, says it was over a Bible quote bumper sticker. That's crazy, man.
People hate
That is-
God.
People hate God. It's
It's
ridiculous.
crazy.
All right. Let's get out of here. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Always a pleasure to have you. And we get all the by the way, that we need to get an update on Kara's story up on the channel. Let's make a clip of that, Blabs. That was great. Guys, have a great rest of your day. Appreciate everybody popping in today. Have a excellent whatever. I'm gonna get out of here. With that, I feel like I said that about 17 times. It's time to go. We're gonna get out of here. Remember, people are gonna try to keep you down. Don't let them. You guys got a goal. Go get that fucking goal. It's a new year, new year, new you. Go get it, like Flawd did, right? Flawd.
Yes.
That's right. Fatality. Let's go.